the sameness, right? Like they're not really title challengers, but it's like yeah. Just tried assassinating Ramsey. What, Jeremy Jeremy Pino. I assume not a pina, not a pineapple from a different country. Just the Moose Cup. Where calls it a pina? Is it Spain? Pineapple is so weird. That's what everyone wanted to. Why I don't. There's a problem with this Matthews deal. I don't know what it is. Is there why? I don't understand what's going on with Hayden Matthews. Like with the, is he transfer listed or something? What is? Let's have a look. Welcome back, by the way. If you're rejoining, otherwise I said that so loud. Welcome back if you're rejoining. DJ, how's it going in the YouTube chat? Pen, pineapple pen. The Moose Cup. It is the Moose Cup. You've put 118 hours in. What? And you haven't refunded it? 100. I saw someone yesterday, right? I saw someone 92 hours in Football Manager. They refunded it. I thought, like, what took you 92 hours to decide that you're going to... That just feels like you're taking the piss at that point. Like, what took you 92 hours to decide you were refunding it? Or you're just jumping on a bandwagon. You just wanted to post it to Reddit or something, or to TikTok, or... Like, you genuinely didn't... 92 hours, like, that's a joke, isn't it? If someone played 3 hours and didn't like it, fine. 92 hours, come on, you're joking. Must remember if the out of times I've taught Claudia Pina on FIFA. I was thinking Claudia Winkleman. I've just been watching I watched the start of the Traitors, so I don't get any spoilers. Oh, Arcolon is on the phone. Oh, Arcolon, you get your football sticker. I don't think it shows on the other screen. There you go, Bobby Firmino in a Brazil shirt. Right. So what's going on with Hayden Matthews other than this weird cutout of his head, which I need to check. Do you know, I need to check I might delete my face packs because I've realized, like, he probably has a face in the game, and I think I'm replacing it with an older face in a stupid way. At least they gave it a fair shot. 100% for clout. I know, yeah, they probably did buy it again and cancel it again as well, right? I'll be interested to see, like, all these cancellations, or like in a month's time, right? How many of them have FM on their account? I bet it's more than half of them. I bet it's more than half of them. It's really performative. Like, I mean, if you want to cancel, go ahead and cancel, like, or refund. Sorry, if you want to refund, go ahead and refund. But like, you don't need to announce it. Can you replace all the faces with yours? Yeah, 100%. If I find that ID number, go into my face files, I could put my face in there. I did it in an old game. A player who I deleted from the game, I replaced him with me. So Man United had a left winger called Simaggio, who was really good. who was a bit of a wonder kid. I'm sure you can guess who I replaced. You don't have to type it in chat, please. The funny hotfix bugs before the second hotfix. Oh, I saw there was double hotfix. Yeah, oh yeah, the time and date went right, and also one of these things, one of the instructions. Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorting the transfer for this guy. Set transfer status. Let's have a look. Transfer loan status. Available for loan. So what's going on? What is the board blocking here? They keep blocking it. What is the deal that's being offered? Future fee, mandatory fee. It's because they're all offering mandatory fees. But he's not transfer listed, he's only loan listed. So something weird is going on with his... Like, can I remove? And then the board keep blocking it. Maybe if I set the asking price at $1 million, that'll sort it. Like, I don't actually want to sell him, so agree to cancel. We'll go all these. Okay, done. Chelsea 4, Wolves 3. Not bad, not bad. How's it go to Chile con Carnage as well? What save we on today? We are playing as Portsmouth. If we don't get sacked, that is Ryan. They want more money from the fee. Yeah, they do, but there's no way for me to, like, I'm offering them out for loan, but there's no way for me to say I want this much from the loan. We've started to play well, by the way, chat. The end of yesterday's stream, after Tony Jameson raided us, we had to show up, right? Actually, did Tony raid us? I think he did. No, Tony didn't raid us yesterday. And it also wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. Whoever raided, Breezy raided us. After Breezy raided us, we started doing well. Wait, where do I even see my, I want my fixtures. Go back. Are these my ones or are these the general ones? Are these my ones? These are my ones. Right. So we've got 1, 2. So our last 5 is 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. And even that loss was close. It was that derby match. Starting your 3rd season WSL. I think I'm going to do WSL at some point. Have I had my first intake? We had the first message. Did anyone see some of the UI updates today? Oh, I've changed my, no, I haven't. I've undone it. I've undone it. I forgot I undid it. Youth. We had the, yeah. Nope, that's not it. What is it called? Intake? Oh, it's not there anymore. But yeah, I have. It must happen earlier in the game now because we're on the 1st. Oh, hang on. I need to go to squad registration. Squad. Registration's here, right? I need to register my player. It's on this anyway. 6 days till full release. Yeah, there'll be another patch tomorrow, I think, right? Okay, so I need clear all, ask to pick. So Tom McIntyre is not getting in the team at the minute. So we're going to transfer list him. Like, if he's not playing, there's no point me. Anyone else not in the team? Segasic is under 21. Farrell. Jacob Farrell. Offer via transfer room. So will this offer it to anyone who's like, who has Jacob Farrell set on their list? I hope it does. I hope, you know, like when people set what they want. Luke LaRue. Transfer. Loan status. Okay, he's available for loan. Anyone else here? Hayden Matthews is under 21. Under 21. These are registered. Nice. Right. I think this should mean we can now pick Emmanuel Dennis. It hasn't picked Emmanuel Dennis. If I press slight rotation, does it even put Emmanuel Dennis on the bench? Okay, Emmanuel Dennis on the bench. Let's do that. You should quit FM24 before bothering. AI seems aggressive at poaching youth prospects. Oh, really? Ooh, we'll keep an eye on that then. Right, let's give Emmanuel Dennis a little squad number. Yeah, we'll definitely have to watch out for that then. If they're like poaching our players. Oh, okay, wait, hang on a sec. That doesn't help me at all. What's the point in going live on YouTube if I don't make it public? It's like streaming to no one because no one can find me. That's on the shorts one. On the long form, we're live. There we go. Welcome up, Basic. Don't get relegated. Well, we've picked up form. We are bottom of the table. We have picked up. I think we might start getting some results. Dan, how's it going? Right, well, what do I drink? Dan, what's DRFC? Is it Doncaster Rovers? I want to know what team DRFC is. Dagenham and Redbridge. It is Doncaster Rovers. How many teams are there that start with D? Is those just the 2? Who else could it be? DRFC, Dagenham and Redbridge, Doncaster Rovers. Sue. Delegated under 20. You delegated signing under 21s. Your assistant over and over found great players. Really, Riem? Ooh. We might have to have a look at that then. Does it feel laggy during games? No, it's all right. We had some problems, but it was like, there are some bugs that create lag. But like, actually, I'm running it on high settings today with my streaming. We'll see what it's like. We'll see what this goes like. No, that looks fine. We have had some problems while streaming, but today it seems fine. Even outside highlights, it would be lagging my stream. If you saw the other day, it was lagging my stream, but we're fine now. Predicting a 2-1 win to City. Oh, we're on balanced graphics, but we were on high. Andrew Tate if his trafficking career fails. Who's that? Me? Who are you referring to? How goes it, Fragers? Do you just think all bald men look the same? Is that... DeCilio is knackered. Where is he? Yeah, he is a bit. We'll get him changed up. Yes, well, I'm glad you have such observation skills that you can pick out a bald man and say Andrew Tate. I mean, I've got a chin, so for a start, you know, I'm I'm a bit more respectful to men and to women, to both, really. Unless my bald head has personality, you all look the same. I look bald. You look like a cunt. Don't really matter, does it? Sacked in the morning, maybe. Well, you sound like a cunt. I don't know what you look like. We're losing already. That's not great. How goes it, Jags, man? You can redeem yourself in the chat, or you can just continue with the whole world thinking you're a cunt. Oh, you're both bold. Okay, you've redeemed yourself. That's the redeeming message. That's the redeeming message. Not bad apart from the bug that causes you wins. Oh, I want that bug. I want that bug. Recommend somewhere to learn about tactics. RDF tactics. RDF's doing loads. 5-0 incoming. Yeah, it's not a start. 0 to 100 and back down to 0. It was a bit, wasn't it? I'll be honest. It's because normally when people come in first time chat and they point out you're bold, and they mention something like that, they just tend to. You just know what's coming. You just know what's coming 90% of the time. You found something that's somewhat working with Pompey. What's been working? When does it come out fully? Tuesday. Pre-match team talks in the game at present. Pre-match team talks. Yeah. To be honest, I did a video yesterday on everything that's missing from the game. And the big list of things that's missing from the game. And I went through that list. Half the stuff is in the game. Half the stuff is in the game. 4-2-3-1 overlapping. Oh, you got the overlap on the wing backs. I think I turned that off in the end. I did put dribble more on because I wanted to test out the dribbling. Competing so much more. I mean, yeah, like I'd have preferred to have been told I look like, I don't know, Arne Slot or Pep or... Actually, Slot's shaven, isn't he? He shaves his face. Eric Ten Hag will do. Get stuck in is mental. I don't even know if I've got get stuck in on. Drew, thank you for the follow. Who have I signed? Balotelli, Matteo DeCilio, Emmanuel Dennis, and Mark Hugh. Mark Hugh's on a loan. Oh, he's just run straight into the... I think the fullbacks are annoying in this game. Going forward, they're good. No, when they get forward, they're good. But when they're like in their own half, they're like stupid. I might tell him to like pass more often or something. Because watch what DeCilio does here. I bet he tries to dribble it too much. Yang. But those pacey wingers you can really use. Dan, here you go. Here's another bold man. Although Dan definitely doesn't look like Andrew Tate. How's it going, Dan? He looks more like Sergio Leone. The spaghetti code western of FM24. Oh. What was this? I mean, that was a great scramble in the box. That looks great. I mean, not for my heart, but it looks great nonetheless. Here we go. Colby Bishop. Give it back to him. Segasic. Keep going. Let's see if our winger can destroy... See, my wingers... Oh, he has. Oh, and then he laid it off. I was like, everyone's saying how good wingers are at dribbling the ball in. Does this make you an influencer? You've always been an influencer. Oh, the guy... Well, yeah, often they do, Jags, man. Do you know, more often than not, they're 16-year-olds who don't realise they're also going to be bold. Probably bold and ugly. At least I'm only one. Or maybe I am not ugly. I've been married twice. That's like, you know, that's good enough, right? I'm bottom at the minute, unfortunately, Drew. But we have started to pick up some points. So I can't be that bad. Either that, I've got a great personality. Two people like me more than them, yeah. Go on, Muck you. Oh. Ewan, thank you very much for the follow. Score prediction Saturday. Oh, the goalkeeper. What is the goalkeeper doing there? I've kissed at least 2 women. Hey, no one said they had to kiss me. Are you ever, like, when you're younger, you used to keep count, didn't you? But now I'm older, I like try and count, and I'm like, do you know, like, it's a really weird thing. Like, in the middle of the night, I'll just remember like someone who I got with like 20 years ago, and I'm like, what? Like, why has that only just come up in my memory? And I'd forgotten about it for like the last 20 years. Stuart, thank you very much. Liverpool are in crisis. Yeah, yeah. I'm in crisis too. No, I'm not. We've got to go back. Trolls be trolls. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Even if you were that bad, why would it matter? What, even if I was ugly, you mean? It wouldn't matter. Well, it wouldn't matter as long as I've got a kind heart. There we go. Yeah, do you know what? I am kind of enjoying Liverpool being in crisis. I've got a solution for Liverpool fans. I've got a solution. It's right here. I've got a solution. Would Liverpool fans like the solution to their problems? Did I beat Birmingham City? I don't remember. The solution to Liverpool fans' problems is to get a player like this. That's all you got to do. We deserve it after our egos this summer. A player like that would be good right now, wouldn't it? To be fair, oh, who is the right back right now? Because he's always injured. The Frimpong. Is that a foul? Is the ball still in play? What's going on? Oh, it's a foul. You're going, Ronnie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm only joking. Score predictions on Saturday. Who's playing Saturday? Well, other than obviously Portsmouth, but actually, I'll give you fixtures. Championship. Wrexham Coventry's an interesting one, isn't it? Blues is a tough one. This is dynamic highlights. You have 2 teams, your other team isn't doing well either. I can't remember if I beat Birmingham. No, I probably didn't. I don't think I did beat Birmingham. I think they beat me. Does he get a red card? Oh, no, that's a second yellow. I want to press an encourage button right now. Covell Poundham. They lost to Cardiff yesterday. So there's that. Who else is playing? Norwich Hull. Do you know, I don't even know where most teams are in the table. I don't even know where we are. Oh, I don't even know where we are in the table. I think we're like 16. Oh, no, we're 18. Oh, we're still above Southampton, though, so that's okay. Southampton are struggling, aren't they? Oh, Sheffield United picked up another win. Okay, so Norwich was the team I was curious of. Did we lose to Norwich the other day? When did Norwich play Portsmouth? Oh, yeah, we are one of the teams Norwich beat. This top is nice, isn't it? Or that one there. Oh, you can't see that one there on TikTok. I don't think. Can you? No, you can't. There's one just off. Well, you might just catch the corner of it underneath the football sticker. Yeah, it was at the start of the season, wasn't it? Norwich been awful since. Why am I surprised at Southampton being shite? They should have a team good enough for the championship. Right, this has got to be a goal. Oh, I am still in the job. I am still in the job. Console version is vertically identical to the PC version. I saw that, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Overall. Like, you know, most console games are the same as the PC one. Like, I mean, would you mean by sadly? Unless you were wanting the console version to be better. The OGTY. This isn't the OG. I've got the OG one up there. This is the well, it is the OG one, but this is the no. This is the second TY one. I've got all of them. I've got the white one here. It's the white one. But this is the second one. Favorite FM player so far? To be fair, this is like my first save. So Balotelli. Actually, no. Who has played well for me? I gotta look. Oh, Mark Hugh, 3-2. That was a good goal. Kay's got man of the match for them. Norwich hasn't won since August. Well, that's who they beat. Then they beat us in August. Console version been upgraded to what it was before, whereas PC version had been dumbed down. PC version's been dumbed down. I don't know if that's fully fair to say the PC version's been dumbed down. I mean, the console version was pretty close to PC version nowadays anyway. And the things that kept the console version from being the same as the PC version will pretty much still be the case. The Shilio is tied, yeah, but we're only in the first half. So I also don't want to take him off yet. Get in touch. He was going to have the same features, yeah. We're giving away a penalty. This match is mad. It's always down the right hand side we have problems as well. We'll see what it is. Let's see. So yeah, the struggling to develop 5-star potential youth. In FM26, I haven't even got that far yet, Ethan. I would not know. The pen and song were in sync. Well, yeah, so the console, if you haven't seen the console version the last few years, and other than having a different UI, and that's the biggest thing, right? Maybe you think the UI has been dumbed down or whatever. The versions have been similar. The easiest way you can tell that the versions have been similar the last few years is you can play the console version on PC, on Game Pass, using a PC interface, and using the old FM24, using a PC skin. You can play it FM console using a PC skin, FM24 console using a PC skin, and it's basically the same game. The only differences are like the 30 season limitation and stuff. Although the advantage is you also get challenges and stuff like that. Is console version actually good? It's pretty similar. It had some other stuff like dynamics and stuff like that that you don't get in the PC version on the FM24. I've got a video on it. Who's my favorite Portsmouth player of all time? Lissandro Diarra was good, but we only had him for like 8 months or something. Favorite Pompey player of all time? Someone like Stevie Claridge is like iconic. I'm trying to think who I like. The Yak, I like the Yak when we had the Yak. I like King Kanu, but like Kanu was also kind of lazy. I liked watching Glenn Johnson play for us always. Matty Taylor's like iconic. So it depends what kind of thing. It is 6 goals already, yeah. Struggled to develop you, not sure it's broken or needs to test more. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Limvoy Primus. Limvoy Primus is the club chaplain now. Well, I don't know if he still is actually, but he did become the club chaplain at some point. But let's see. Who's my top 3 Pompey managers? Ooh, difficult question, that one. So let's say, I try to remember who we had. Like, we had like Alan Kirbishley. Did we have Alan Kirbishley? We had some weird ones. Like, we had some managers early in their careers. Like Harry Redknapp was the first one. To be honest, we didn't see much success before Harry Redknapp. Who do we have a guy with? No, Freddie, thank you for the follow. I mean, Steve Claridge is like a fan favorite. You can see why people would be pissed, especially come Tuesday, playing this game for nearly 40 years. Stick whatever they do in the future, give them some time. I'm sure they'll improve it. I think at its foundation, the UI isn't like too bad. Crouch was a good player, but he also played for Saints. So did Harry Redknapp. Like Harry Redknapp delivered us success. I couldn't really give you 3 managers. It's kind of hard. I think did we get the second FA Cup final under Avram Grant, maybe? Jim Smith. Yeah, we had Jim Smith. We didn't do anything under Jim Smith, really. All right, we are going to take DeCilio off. Crouchy. I love Crouchy. But both his Portsmouth stints were quite short. The first one was when he was quite young. And the second one he came to Spurs and then went back to them. Came from Spurs and went back to them. I didn't bring another left back up. So I guess DeCilio's playing. Unless we switch something up here. What could I do? Have I got Josh Murphy? I haven't even got Josh Murphy today. I've got no one to play on the left. Oh, I've sold myself short here. We'll play it. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Are those console videos legit? Yeah, I think so. Some people had the game earlier on. Max, how's it going? Sorry, I'm just reacting to something. How can you tell FM is played in the UK? It's raining. It's raining right now. That's true, Carl. What's going on here? We've got the Champions League music's going on. Why is that going on? Crouch at Liverpool was too early for you. Crouch at Liverpool was that 2006 he was there, wasn't he? Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to think like... So yes, so the last few years, so I did a comparison video. I can tell you exactly what the changes between console and PC were. The differences, sorry, not the changes. The differences between console and PC were. And they weren't as big as people make out, especially the last few years. The main difference was people couldn't get on with the UI of console. So that's pretty much irrelevant now, right? You know, PC players would load up and didn't like the... Oh, that's got to be a goal. Oh, my word. How are we not scoring there? Principals buy-in. Do you think... I think some of it's in the PC thing, but the whole thing's not in there. Because there's no buy-in function, Rich. You don't have to get your players to buy into your philosophy in the game. Which is a shame. Man was 47 years old. King, Canoe, they're only 52. Am I optimistic they'll get all the bugs ironed out in time for release? No. I'm not optimistic. No, let me rephrase. I'm optimistic they'll have dealt with the most serious bugs in time for release and the most egregious bugs. Will they have got all the bugs? Certainly not. Found console too clunky. See, once I started playing, like I'm used to playing console games anyway, so once I got used to it, it was fine. A graphics still they're unbalanced right now. They're on the middle one. I've got the middle. What are the major bugs? Well, the trouble actually right now. Why is everyone... Oh, it's the seats. I was like, why is everyone pink? There aren't too many... I wouldn't say there's too many major ones now. I mean, there's just lots of little ones. My mouse is in an annoying spot. There's just lots of little ones. I don't think too many... Like, on launch day, a lot of people were getting crashes and stuff, but I don't think they are now. There are over 10k bug reports. Yeah, but Dan... I counted at least 10 Max Dowman is not in the game bug reports. So, you know, read into that what you will. This is on PC. It's not out on console yet. It's not out until the 4th. There are some people who apparently have the console version because some retailers have been naughty and sent it out early. Like, if people are going to, A, raise it as a bug that Max Dowman's not in the game, but B... raise it 10 times. Yes, Max Dowman. Yeah, they're reporting stuff that isn't bugs, or like reporting stuff that's already been reported and not searching, or like I imagine most of the bugs are like the same thing. That's the tricky thing. Now that's not to say there isn't loads of bugs. What are the massive? We don't know what the differences are. At the minute, it doesn't look like there's too many. Oh, I can tell you for FM24 MB, but I don't know for FM25. Do I do online saves? Yeah, we're doing a network save as part of the FM pod, but we haven't started one for FM26. Exactly. Rio was in the last game. Rio Mangoma. I don't think he was in the base game, was he? When he was at 16, they're allowed to add him. They're allowed to add him at 16. You don't touch custom views. That's the only thing that caused you crashes. People are reporting Vincent Company having the wrong name. Yeah, licensing things are not bugs. Oh, there are, I'm sure there are, Dan. But like, you know, I bet if I open up, pick a 15-year-old game, I bet if I open it up now, you can find a bug within 10 minutes. Do you think match sharpness seems off? What, in terms of like whether your players are ready? No, to be honest, I think it's a bit better now. You don't seem to be able to just Gagan press your way through a season. I haven't got any replacement for a Deschillier. I have to bring on a centre back or a DM. Let's bring on Konsovsky. Who else we got on the bench? Balotelli. Let's bring on Balotelli. Is Darwin still 15? Yes. You have to wait over a second for every click. Do you know there's part of that's an artificial delay? Whereas Ipswich, I'm not sure. We'll have to check when it does it. You think resting players is much better in FM26? As in you should rest them, or it's more beneficial? The console version, yeah. I have seen it. It's actually the same as the PC version, no different. Would you mean there's not enough in that video to tell whether it's the same or not, Carl? Other than, well, unless you want to say that it has the same UI layout, which previous versions didn't on console but did on PC. Yeah, I mean, the UI actually does look slightly different as well. How's Balotelli been doing? He hasn't been doing as well as I'd hoped. A game and they've lost. We rest someone for a game and they've lost all sharpness. I've not seen it. Is there optimization what in the for the game? Just wait for the demo, I guess. That's even worse. Well, it's because everything pops in then, Dan. But yeah, I'm not like it's because people want to play on 50-year-old laptops, and then Unity's loading the UI, and everything's popping in at different times, and it looks janky. So they just give it a second delay and load it all, and then show it to you all at once. The video had the bottom corner cropped, so it could easily be... No, it wasn't the PC version. I can tell you it wasn't the PC version. Because the homepage, the portal page was different. Have I not been sacked? Not yet. Do I have a hot take? What? My hot take is consolifying games is not that bad. How's that? No, that's gonna get me. That will get me killed. How am I finding Chaplin? We haven't used Chaplin too much. He's got 2 assists in this game. He's not too bad. Balotelli does keep blanking. Yeah, he's not doing too much. Oh, he's got 7 goals, so he's not the worst. Not like we're scoring loads. Who just says replaced with Lang? Doesn't say who. Did I see the video of the guy who seemed to have modded that delay out? Yes, I was the one who shared it. I was the one who shared it all day, much earlier. I was like the first person who shared it. I mean, other than him, of course. And then everyone else started tweeting it. I shared all his stuff like early this afternoon, and then this evening everyone's resharing his stuff. Tobias, thank you very much. Name a football player for an edit. Name a football player for an edit. Herman Hreidarson. You've held the beta, back the beta this year. It's killed you. You're desperate to play. I just wait. I mean, you can wait if you wait for the demo. See if you like it. Homepage was different. Team talk different. It was, yes. Text is too small. Text is too small. You can change the text size. You don't have to. There are like 4 text size options. Emmanuel Dennis. Oh, over the bar. 4213 working pretty well. Ooh. I mean, that guy, like, he's done loads of stuff this weekend. But yeah, he's. But the problem with that's, I mean, he's the one who pointed that out actually. So that's what I'm saying. You know, there's this artificial delay because everything pops in. Like, so on his computer and his video, it looks smooth. But on your computer and your PC, it might not look smooth because everything pops in at different times when it loads them. It might look jankier. Well, yeah, I've had a few people say wingers are mental. They haven't been doing too much for me so far. I don't know if you have to have them set to wingers or what you have to have them set to, but see if we can get a result here, actually. Oh, yeah, the console stuff's weird. So yeah, like I said, the game last year functionally wasn't too different from the PC one. It has the limitations, and it'll have the limitations again this year because the limitations are set by one of the, if not both of the console manufacturers, to do with file sizes and things, and file limits and space and stuff like that. They're not actually to do with the platform. They're not so much to do with the platform limitations as much as the platform holder limitations. People try to break the game and then complain it's broken. Should be able to zoom. Fast and high flare wingers. Yeah, I might have to try that. And when we're in the January transfer window, should we see if we can get one in online? Maybe it'll save us our job. I've got quite a lot of wingers, though. I mean, maybe we'll have a look at what wingers we've already got as well. Which ones are quickest and flariest? Is flariest a word? Why so flary? Is Rio any good? Rio Ferdinand? No, he's a plonker. Go on, Emmanuel. Oh, Emmanuel Dennis got to get there. I have no problem with them making it look similar, just wish there's less pop-up tiles and full pages. But that's a UI design decision regardless of... I don't mind the pop. I think the pop-ups are right in the right context. Look, after the match, I'll give you a good example of a good pop-up that I actually don't want as a whole page. I'll show you one. I'm not saying they're... I don't think they've sorted out which ones should be pop-ups and which ones shouldn't. I think the problem is they've designed this tiles and cards system, right? And I think they wanted to implement it, like looking at FM25, they wanted to implement it game-wide. And I think that's probably why FM25 didn't work. But FM26, they're trying to move away from it. But they're still sort of... I think they almost don't want to give up on it because it's like, you know, their new big thing. It's kind of this weird middle ground at the minute. But I think they do need to give up on it to some extent. Well, that's an annoying loss. It's like a tricky middle ground. I'll show you some good ones. I mean, that like this, that's a good example. Well, maybe not. That did open up too much stuff. Like these maybe are good examples of good ones, right? Well, I mean, that actually as a pop-up is pretty bad. But like this, that's like, these are like, that's good, right? I like that. I mean, how some of them look isn't great. I'll show you some post-match ones. Okay, I've got to go back to the portal. I mean, that's still bugged. I don't know why that... They always... I can never actually get back into the day that I'm on. So, here we go. So, if I find some that I like... well, these ones on Data Hub... Well, that's just bad use of space. But, like, I don't want that... That doesn't need to be a whole page, right? It's already using space pretty badly. If I go to the overview, maybe... Let me see. Let's see if I can find which ones. There are definitely some. Let's see. I think on recruitment. Like this board objectives. I mean, actually, it's stupid because it's giant. But like some of these make sense. Like they don't need to be a whole screen. See if I can find a good one. Like the budgets. See if I find another good one. I mean, some of these are fine. Like these are fine. Data Hub little pop-up last year was not full screen. Well, I guess that's like everything is a pop-up now, right? That's the thing. Okay, so the problem with it last year is everything last year was like some kind of spaghetti code. So some things were pop-ups. So things that were newly added were pop-ups. But some of the old stuff was like hard cooked into the game under layers and layers of stuff that they couldn't really do anything with. You know, what do they do? What do they do with like this really old code? Right. Okay, I need to transfers. Let's go look at our team actually. So what are we saying? We're saying, oh, apparently the sack is on this way again. All right, we want to look at our wingers. Let's look at our squad. Okay, filter. Get rid of all these. Okay, so this is anyone who is a winger in my team. Okay, and then let's have a look. So we got Segasic. So we want a bit of pace and a bit of flair. Chaplin. I mean, none of these are particularly quick, are they? That's the problem. Okay, Yang is flary. Marquillo. Maybe I should be trying to push Marquillo out wide, but I don't think he will move out wide. Balotelli has flair, but no pace. Emmanuel Dennis. Okay, Emmanuel Dennis maybe will do us the job. What's Harvey Blair like? Nope. Josh Murphy. Josh Murphy is probably my best option. I probably need to be playing Josh Murphy more. But he hasn't got our highest rating. Our highest rating is on Lang and Dennis. He's played a fair few matches. About Mackenzie Kirk, actually. No. Umet. Set them as a wide outlet. What, on the wing? Like on this way, rather than tracking, set them as wide outlets. Does that help, Big Meaty? Oh, I should call you Dan. Is it good? If you're playing on console, I think you'll have a good time. I think you'll enjoy it. Bidding all screens as web pages have more modular design where they design modules. Yeah, to be honest, I think they just haven't lined everything up and made it as customizable as it should be right now. Like, I don't think everything goes where it should. Okay, a great example of this. Let me show you something I discovered yesterday, right? A lot of people have been complaining that under 21 training isn't in the game, and it 100% is in the game. I even showed Dan this. Under 21 training isn't in the game. It 100% is in the game, right? Watch this. So obviously, when I click that little tab, it takes me to my under 18s. This is a training schedule. Ipswich is the match on the Sunday. Well, whose training schedule is that? Whose training schedule is that? And I'll tell you, it's the under 18 training schedule. Oh, wait, hang on. That's the under 18s. That's my under 18s. So it's there in the game. But when I click it, it doesn't take me under 18s. It takes me to the first team. Under 21 training on tactics. It's just not there. I mean, it's there, but it's not there. Does that make sense? I don't know what's going on with their formation. Are board meetings and job interviews in the game? Yeah. You can do Middlesbrough. I don't know if Middlesbrough are any good. I can show you where they are in my league. They are 15th. You know, also you can delegate it to yourself. Like, so bear that in mind as well. You can delegate the under 21's training to yourself. Well, people just didn't know where it was. People complain. No, it was people who do manage training complaining, to be fair. But yeah, under 21 training is right. Like that's my under 21s. These are under 21 players. I can set individual training for under 21s. Like, why would I be able to set individual training for under 21s if I couldn't? Why would I be able to set the training units for my under 21s if I couldn't set the training? Hang on, I wonder if there is a way to get to... I wonder if we can get there through one of these screens. How goes it, Mountain Numbers? I mean, this is bugged now, look. I've got to go back, haven't I? Like, that shouldn't... That's a card that's been turned into a page. That's under 21s. I mean, trouble is, that's the button I've got to press. But I need, like... Ba, 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 ba. But if I press that one, it goes first team. What if I right click it? People were saying you couldn't save training schedules. Is that not what that is? I thought custom training schedules weren't supposed to be in the game. It's Tom FM doing Middlesbrough. Yeah, I just put on a football playlist. I don't know what's in it. We had the Champions League music earlier. How many people have complained to me about not being able to create training schedules? They're just a nightmare. Yeah, because it doesn't have the drag and drop now. No, people complaining you couldn't save it. They were saying, oh, I can't save my training schedules once I set them up. But I think they were just doing them on this screen and not pressing that. And then pressing that. They weren't saving. So wait, so you can create the custom one, but it doesn't physically save it. Oh, right, okay, gotcha. So okay, let's say I create this. We'll call this testicle. We'll call it test. We won't call it testicle. We'll call it custom 1. I don't know. Well, okay, save it. Delete schedule custom 2. Where's custom 2 come from? Save schedule. So what? I mean, I can't get to the end of that. I mean, have I just... Okay, go back. Training. So is it a case of not being able to select it? Export and import. I don't actually know how you... delete custom 2. Custom schedules load. Save. Custom schedules load. What's custom 2? Okay, let's not call it custom. Let's call it pirate. Because I don't know what it's doing. The video on YouTube. Thank you very much, Superfly. Custom schedule. Custom 2 pirate. Save. Export. Pirate. Save. Well, I don't know. The problem is I don't normally do this, so I wouldn't know. There it is. It's right there. Okay, the issue... Oh, okay, I've got it loaded in twice now, but that's fine. Whatever. We'll delete one of those. If I press that... Okay, that's naming it. Okay. Okay, the problem is now... The Problem is now, I suppose, where do I get it? Where does it appear? Right? Yeah, how do you actually get it to appear? I don't know where it should appear. Did you see it? Okay, I mean, that's it, isn't it? It doesn't appear there. But that's a bug, of course. Tactical drop down far left. You can't try a play training to a week. Okay. Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, it's clearly a bug, right? It's clearly a bug. So, like, the functionality is meant to be there. So I don't want to dwell on it too much. What happens if I right-click this? Nothing. What happens if I right-click here? Here. Oh, no. I've gone back out. I've come back in. There it is. I've just done it. I've just done it. I just had to reload the page in somehow. That's my pirate. What was I on? Control possession? Okay, well now what the flips happened? Now what's happened? Yeah, okay, like it's a bug though, isn't it? We're in beta. But I mean, that is the silly thing, right? So many people are like blowing their lid. But like, one, you can tell it's a bug and not been removed from the game. And two, it just takes a bit of time to like, well, it's like I said about my video, right? So I did this video. If anyone's not seen it, I'm going to plug my YouTube. There we go. I went through the list of everything missing from the game, and half the stuff isn't missing from the game. Half the, or like some things are just redundant. Like the reload cache button. The reload cache button isn't there anymore because you don't need to reload your cache anymore. Oh, look, I'm not justifying the state of the game on Tuesday, whatever state it's in. That's not the point, is it? I think it's just being clear about what is and isn't the game. Sometimes you're not able to add a goalkeeper in a squad planner. Will Unity become a good fit? Dan, you fully understand what I'm saying, right? If people are going to point fingers at the game, you have to point fingers at the right bits, right? So like, it's not to do with like that's clearly just a bug, and you can even do it, right? You could do it if you. It's obviously like a refresh that's not happening. So I'd imagine it's not a complicated fix. It's not like a function that they've taken out of the game. I'm not saying that excuses whether it works or not, and whether they're going to... Well, I don't know. Maybe they will fix it by Tuesday. Probably not. Maybe they'll have fixed it by 3 weeks' time. I think the game's too ready. You can't believe this beta game is unfinished. I think it's like some... I don't know if there's... Trouble is, Anne, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. They're hiring a senior engineer in Unity. Moise, it's a 300-person plus team. They're always hiring people in Unity. They're always hiring people. I wouldn't read into it too, especially after a project ships. That's normally the time when it would overhaul. Can you click set pieces and opposite instructions? It might be they got... Yeah, companies do, especially that size. Yeah, maybe they do want to get someone extra in, but I don't think it's indicative of anything. Not to mention, to get that something like that processed, that advert went out like last week. To get that processed, that would have been months ago. Well, Dan, I'm not disagreeing with you that it needs a lot of work, but I'm also not like... Okay, I'm also not... Did you just say I'm 20th? I'm not 20th, I'm 24th. I'm pretty sure I'm 24th. Yeah. I was winner of Best Tech Employer in the UK twice. That just means that they're good to work for, right? Doesn't mean anything else. Oh, yeah, places hire all the time. It'd be like saying someone at my work, right? So we hire new like lecturers all the time. Someone going, oh, it's obvious the course is rubbish. Look, they're hiring a new lecturer. Like, no, we've been hiring a new lecturer because another lecturer left like 6 months ago, or whatever. Yeah, I don't read too much into job adverts in it. If it was like a 3-man studio, maybe, or a 2-man studio, but it's not. It's a 300. Like, it's not even the lead position. It is a bottom of Christmas challenge. Expecting your player base to be a QA test base is not a good look. That's like everything, though. That's just games nowadays. I mean, I'd always sure. Like, if you don't like, I mean, if you don't want to test the game, don't play early access. It's not like, I mean, okay, they changed the naming of it, which I think isn't great. Or they've been they in the past they've told us it's not a beta, and then this year it is a beta. They need to make modules and work on FM27. Well, Miles told us on the FM show this is the most pre-ordered Football Manager ever. So, I imagine they're hiring because they were anticipating a success on this game. Normally, failing companies don't hire people; they let people go. I mean, that's something to bear in mind. Soon to be most refunded? I don't think so. I think that's well blown. That's blown way out of proportion. How much will the game actually be? You mean the cost? It's about 50 quid, depending on where you get it. I don't think it'll be anywhere near the most refunded. Like, it'll be. I'm sure it's been refunded a lot, but what? 200,000 daily players so far. What, refunding it, Bowls, or playing it? You can see Steam chart numbers. That doesn't count Epic players, of course. But you can see Steam chart numbers easy. How do you scout players? You cannot compare players and highlight. What, I don't get this. What are people saying about highlighting key attributes for the role? You can 100% highlight key attributes. Or do you mean like when you're doing the scouting? Is that when you can't do it? Oh, 200,000 playing. Yeah, yeah. I think you have a... Look, I don't want to say a vocal minority because there's a vocal minority of people refunding the game. That's the word I want to use. I'm happy to test the issue of sending the game at full price knowing the game is unfinished. It is people being dramatic. Yeah, anyone who has to post that they've refunded the game, right? I think that's like... Look, I don't want to I don't want to get into defending the game because it's in a let's say it's in an unacceptable state. If it's this state on Tuesday, which it probably will be for the most part. Twitch is an echo chamber. Twitch is an echo chamber. Reddit is an echo chamber. X is an echo chamber. Yeah, your favorite content creators' comment sections is an echo chamber. What's clout baiting? Oh, you mean like the refund thing? Yeah, yeah. People, yeah, that's what I said earlier. I bet most of those people who refunded have already... I mean, here's the thing, right? Any of those people who refunded are already susceptible to FOMO. Because if they weren't susceptible to FOMO, they wouldn't have pre-ordered it or bought it on the first day in the first place. They would have waited until the demo came out and tried the demo to see if they like it. Couple of patches into release and we can start talking about it then. Yeah, I think so. They removed the key that told you what was key or preferred for each role. I can't check it in a match, which is annoying because I would actually like to do it during a match, and I've conceded. I will. I looked at it in my video, and I could look at key and preferred, but I don't know. We'll have a look. I'm pretty sure you could. Oh, I'm conceding too many set pieces, I think. You can't see Steam charts for a beta. It depends if it's listed as a beta. I don't think it is. Because it's not a separate bit. It's not a separate... I mean, you can see on the Steam front page. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's not in the top sellers. Oh, hang on. Include items in my library. Is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's number 7 on the top sellers? Actually, no. I'm going to say it's number 5 on the top sellers. I'm discounting 2 of those. Because a Steam Deck is a console and Counter-Strike is free. So I don't know how that's on a top seller list. So what's it below? It's below Dispatch, Outer Worlds 2, which came out today, Battlefield 6, which came out about 2 weeks ago, and Ark Raiders, which came out. When did Ark Raiders come out? Like the other day? 30th. Oh, it comes out tomorrow. So Ark Raiders comes out tomorrow, which has also had negative reviews, hasn't it? I don't know if I can find the playlists, the Steam playlists. Most played? Trending? That's top sellers. I thought you could see most played. A key that told you what green means and what grey means. Okay, right. So it's not the key. Oh, I see what you're saying, Bowles. He's missing the key. If it's not showing up for you, it's a bug. Oh, the key attribute one. Yeah, they did patch that today, actually. You're right. You can't see the player count, maybe. What tactic? In and out possession tactics are game changer. In and out tactic possessions are great if they work. Dan thinks they don't work because Dan chucked everyone up front and they don't work. I think maybe like, well, it'll be interesting to see that across the season. Oh my word, that should have been a goal. I certainly think with a game like this, until you have a mass user base, you actually probably don't. I imagine they did know about a lot of the bugs this time, though. I don't imagine that they didn't know about them. But there certainly will have been a lot of bugs they don't know about. Green is more important than grey. Well, I'm colorblind, so I wouldn't be able to tell anyway. I think the only way I'd be able to tell is to look at what the actual attributes are that are green and which ones are grey and then work it out. The scale engagement having more than 200,000. Oh, there you go then. Well, let me check Steam charts. Tracking what's played. Top games by current players. Okay, yeah, Football Manager's not on there. Interesting, Football Manager's not on there. Oh, 2-0 down. I might actually genuinely get sacked in the next 10 minutes. Football Manager 24 is on there. So 30,000 people are playing FM24. Why is this game called Dispatch peaking? Is someone just like is there a streamer playing it or something? Oh, that's the superhero one. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Top games by current players. Okay, yes, you can't see it. Wellity Lucky. What? Did he play? Trying to fix the game. We're making changes throughout the year. Yeah, they always try to fix stuff, but I don't think what is the biggest thing they've ever added mid-cycle? They added draft mode one year, right? No, they added versus mode one year. That was it. Is there not a colorblind setting? No. Ovi. And yes, it is a bigger oversight. There is okay, I'm being disingenuous because there is a colorblind setting. It just also defeats the object. But if you are colorblind, I've got a video up on my channel on how you can fix that. There we go. There was a content drop, is episodic. You mean for a Football Manager? Oh, for the Dispatch, sorry, is episodic. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. Oh, he didn't get on. Ooh. 99% sure I could recreate most sensible tactics that you could make this year in the old creator. Possibly. Oh, I've hit the bar. No one's getting on the end of it either. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, probably because it is still on beta. Impossible. I mean, I'm not even surviving the championship at the minute, Matt. So forget about the Premier League. I don't think we're going to hit the Premier League. I think we might struggle with that. We're going to have a hell of a second half of the season. Elias, thank you very much for the follow. We have to completely turn it around. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like, we'll see what tomorrow's like as well. Like, a lot of people are. So, one of the things that is interesting is how many people are saying how many crashes have gone, even though they're not like listed in the. Because the patch notes do only list about 30 things, right? Outlet winger. I mean, none of them have been any good so far. We only switched it at the end of last game, so we'll see. Emmanuel Dennis. Where am I playing Dennis? In the middle. Maybe I need to put Dennis out wide. I'm going to put Dennis out wide. For Yang. I'm going to take Yang off. Oh, no, it's not even half time. Cancel. Check the touch heat map to analyze your system. Yeah. I know. They need to add that back. Although, Dan, it's not in FM24 during the game. At this point of FM24, I wouldn't be able to check it either. I'll be able to check the pass map, actually. But not the heat map. Unless I had a skin. Which I could do, I suppose. Or I could check it on the tactics, but I couldn't check it in match. Had success in the championship with having 2 channel forwards, an outlet split, and outlet central. See, we've sort of been tactic tweaking quite a lot. We started to pick up a bit of form, but looks like it's dropped off again. We're controlling possession here, but we're not getting fucking thing. We're not getting the chances. Could you imagine if I stumble upon the heat map now? Oopda. What's our Oopda? What the hell is this song? All the managers' faces are wonky, Ant Brit. Yeah, they are. They are 100% are. Can I just blag my way to keeping my job even if you go down? Sometimes. What is this song about Zinedine Zidane? This is mad. Emmanuel Dennis here. I'm going to put him there. Wide outlet winger or inside outlet winger? Is it on Australian Classic? It sounds awesome. Oh, fuck. I've just noticed something. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on. Okay, Murphy goes there. Let's try this. Yang. Okay, DeCilio's going to come off. I'm going to drop Bishop back. I'm going to bring on Balotelli. Wow. I need what's his name? Wally something. What's the Belgian guy's name? He goes, wow. A World Cup special. Vaudeville smash, Les Murray. This is my new favorite song. Unless it says someone problematic. Eddie Wally, that's it, Dom. Dom knows Eddie Wally. Wow. He used to be on Eurotrash. Which anyone under the age of 30, don't go looking it up. Yes, Josh Murphy. Don't go looking Eurotrash up. There's the wow. There's the wow. Wow. Actually, Murphy's playing left back. What? Wait, Josh Murphy's playing left back. What's he doing over there? Okay, never mind. Eurotrash was such a fever dream. Like, I've got memories of when I was like, I don't know, 13, 14, watching Eurotrash. And I was just like, what the... I felt like, I was like, Europe is such a weird place. Because my dad used to live in the Netherlands. So we'd go visit him a lot. And I'd watch Eurotrash and I'd see like all these things on Eurotrash. He'd be like, in Amsterdam, there is a museum of, like, I don't know what, penises. And like, there actually is. He says Cahill for Tim Cahill. People thought it meant Gary Cahill. I mean, they're both Evertonian legends, surely. Eurotrash, they did bring it back at some point, didn't they? How's Heaven 26 been? It's all right. It's got some problems, but it's all right. I mean, that's me like summarizing it now. It's all right. Too young for this conversation. I mean, if you're over 18, you're old enough for the conversation. Like, okay, this bugs me. Is my defender picking a fight with my goalkeeper? What is he doing? Why does he have to stand right there? I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. It won't happen now. The defender is right before the goalkeeper passes out. The defender's going to move slightly away from him, and he's going to give it to him. Watch what happens. Thank you. It's just like a really weird, like... Oh. Football Italia. Was it on before Football Italia? Was Football Italia not early in the morning? Where am I in the league? I am bottom, Ronnie. There's no one there. Right, who? Hang on, wait. I can't click on a player's name. Okay, that is Emmanuel Dennis. It's okay. What is this weird Kings of Leon remix? Politely asking for the ball. They'll probably do it again now if we don't concede. What's the general feedback on FM26? Which version of the feedback would you like? Would you like the balanced view, or would you like the outraged view? which one would you prefer? Dean, thank you very much for the follow. All new followers get a football sticker. Oh, Ethan Pinnock. Because I can tell you, it's like there's some really good improvements. Okay, here's my view. There's some really good improvements in the game. I think a lot of the match engine stuff is really good. I think the foundations of the UI is really good. I think it's just been released too early. Like when I look at the UI and I find things, and I think they're in the process of moving that somewhere else, or they've forgotten that they haven't finished moving it or something. There's too many screens like that. But it's not like, if you read on Reddit, people are just, ridiculous. Oh! Doing a West Ham save for YouTube. 3 board meetings in 1 episode within a week. Are you struggling with them? When is it available for the mobile? On the 4th. Yeah, my genuine answer would be, it's a 6. Like, the way I phrase it is like, it's a 6 out of 10 right now. But it's like that wonder kid. So FM24 is like that star striker you've had for a long time, but he's just getting a little bit too long in the tooth. Whereas like FM26 is that wonder kid who's not quite ready yet, but eventually you're going to have to replace that star striker, right? That star striker is not going to last forever. Chris, thank you for the follow as well. New followers get a football sticker. Lindsay Horan. I mean, women's football's in the game as well, which is genuinely fantastic. You waved. I refunded, but again, just to refund again post. Oh, this got to be a goal. Oh, what a silly miss. We'd have been right back in the game with that. We're looking good since half time, though, I think. Let's check match momentum. I think it's on this one, right? Oh, wait, where's match momentum? It was on this one. There it is. Yeah, the match momentum has swung our way. I don't know what these are like. What's the point in a color code if the colors are all blue? Like Heliac, honestly, if I was like this, there should be a demo next week, from what I understand. I would wait for that and check that out. Or if you've got, oh my god, I mean, not only was they played advantages. Why? That was full on assault. He just two-footed him. Bonus genuinely only 2 goals. Oh, that's a bad pass. Ronnie, I already said I'm bottom of the league. Ronnie, I don't know if you're trolling now because I've answered it about 20 times. Yeah, they have been desperate. But then look how many times a day on Reddit someone posts, I'm enjoying the game. And it gets loads of comments saying the same. But all it takes on Reddit is a tiny majority one way or another. Or like an outrage. And people like go towards thinking, my live is laggy. It's not that laggy. People on Reddit have been desperate to hate on F26 the entire marketing cycle. They have, yeah. We're all over him at the minute. What's going on? Why are we suddenly picked? Do you think this is the wide outlet? What did I change? I changed the players up top. What was that highlight? That wasn't a highlight. Oh, and that should have been a highlight. Live hasn't lagged at all. Yeah, he's definitely trolling. All right, Ronnie. Well, maybe refresh your phone. What phone have you got, Ronnie? Dubto, thank you very much for the follow. iPhone. Right, okay. And how quickly did you answer my question just then? Trying to troll me. You fell into my trap. You fell into my trap. It doesn't matter what he's watching on. He answered that within 5 seconds. How'd you get the beta? The beta is only on PC right now. You have to order on Steam or Epic. It's laggy. Laggy my ass. Real Madrid and WSL Champions League group. I don't know. Is Real Madrid women's good? Oh, that's... The goalkeeper's missed an easy ball there. What time does it come out on console? I don't know what time the stores update on console. And I don't know if the stuff comes out at the same time as the store updates. I think the store updates are normally like 3 in the afternoon or something. Come on. So Yang and Murphy are playing really well on this side. Maybe I'll take Emmanuel Dennis off. Oh, Yang is struggling. Wants to be taken off. What minute are we in? 73. Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Okay, what options do I have here today, right now? I can move Emmanuel Dennis onto the left. And I'm going to push it, like, let's try this. See if we can use it to, like, okay, let's confirm that bit. And then we need to take Yang off. Yang for Lang. Yang for Lang. Let's bring on Zach Swanson. Let's bring on Dazelle. March 24th, supposed to have listed cash reserves of 14.3 million. I don't think it matters too much because they're owned by Sega, Rob. So I wouldn't read into it too much. It's a Sega subsidiary. We've got 1 goal back. Because it's a subsidiary, it shouldn't. You got to more think about. I mean, Sega might decide, you know, here's the thing, right? Even if Football Manager was making a profit, it might, like, Sega might decide it's not making as much of a profit. Sega can't be a tap that never turns off. Well, it depends. It depends what an investment is, right? Like, lots of tech companies run at a loss. Amazon ran at a loss for years. Miki, yes, I have seen FM console, the console stuff. Sports Interactive is a money printing machine. Yeah. I mean, if it's gone from 2 million players to 20 million players, like, for Sega, they'll look at that and they'll think, or I'm sure, I don't know what they think, but, you know, my assumption would be they would look at that. So, like I said, my assumption, and assumptions make an ass of you and me. My assumption would be they look at that and think, hey, this thing is growing. It's got a lot of potential. Especially as they've just invested in new engine and stuff. Do you need to buy the game for the beta? Yes, but there should be a demo next week, Lewis. AAA, thank you for the follow. I'll do a Den Haag playthrough. I think I'm doing a non-league. Oh my, there's got to be a goal in here somewhere. Hit that now. Hit that, Dennis. Oh, someone hit it. No, not you. I didn't mean you. 20 million players is such a false number. It's not a false number, Dan. Are you saying it's not players who buy the game? In which case, that is true. If they had it a few years back, they'll be fine with it now for sure. But if you're saying it's players who load up the game, then why do you think it's a false number? I mean, bearing in mind, they wouldn't be allowed to report false numbers because Sega is a shareholder company. A company with shareholders. If they nerfed the physicals for lots of players this year, which is good, especially lower league. The number isn't false. You just have to understand what the number is. How many people install the game and play more than 10 hours? Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's different. But even that, we know how many that is. I mean, we don't know how many it is, but what did Miles say? Miles said it in our interview the other week. He told us how many. And their platform. Oh, for sure. But, like, to some extent, that also doesn't... As long as, like... The number of people who buy the game or the number of people who play on Netflix, on mobile or whatever... Like, well, a lot of these things don't matter. Like, if Netflix gives the money, Sega takes it, and Sports Interactive puts out the game, or you know, the Microsoft does the same, then it doesn't really matter. Then, I mean, almost at that point, the numbers become irrelevant, right? It matters for the direction of the game. That's a different question, right? The question was to do with the thing. Do I support anyone else? Well, other than Portsmouth, I do actually. I support Palermo. 100% Patrick Berger. This shirt, yeah, it is. Peak Patrick. Patrick Berger, Teddy Sheringham, Linvoy Primus. Who else would we have had? Did we have Matty Taylor at that point? I don't know if he joined the season after. No, I think we did have Matty Taylor. What it means and how people are taking it. That's Southampton. Thoughts on Cov are doing well. Frank Lampard's doing a great job. Cov's problem is if a bigger team comes in for Frank. And Frank's problem is if a bigger team comes in for Frank. Oh, what's a ball? We've got to. Oh, it's got to be. Job saved. If it's true that people only play 12 plus 10 plus hours, is input. No, 20 million people have not played 10 plus hours. There's been Prem teams looking at Lampard. Lampard best come back to Chelsea. You think so? Saw Cov in pre-season. Well, that's because you're watching pre-season. Cov have not been awful out of pre-season. To be fair, Cov have been pretty good for a few years. They fell off under Mark Robbins a little bit. The board sort of lost patience with... I don't know. The Mark Robbins going bit was a bit strange last season. But, like, I think they just hit a spiral, like a really bad spiral, because they started the season really well last year under Mark Robbins. And obviously they had a few good years under him. You know, considering they came up from League One. Oh, no, we couldn't, could we? Oh, he's blasted it over. The same statement applies for a ton of games. Oh, what was the statement? Sorry, which statement? I think the thing you've got to look at, well, the things you got to, yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the games industry, how many layoffs have Sports Interactive had? Thankfully, none. Right? They're still hiring. So you'd have to imagine if there was any kind of, there wouldn't be a wins a band, yeah. I mean, I'm probably about to, oh my God, great tackle. Given the state of the gaming industry, the direction of the gaming industry has been terrible for 30 years. But sometimes things just balance out. Is the full game out yet? The full game, the beta, what do you mean? So the beta is the full game, But obviously it's like full of bugs and stuff. How much does it cost on PC? If you use code MAJOFM26 at fanatical.com, it's just under 40 quid. But if you want to get it otherwise, it's 45 quid. Or 50 quid as on next Tuesday. You think this is my last game, Killer Scratch? You think so? I think we survived. 3-3, we turned that match around. We were doing bad, and then we salvaged it. They're gonna be that because of the way that match went. If that match had gone the other way, if I was 3-0 up and I lost 3-3. Oh no. This is the you can carry over your save and everything. What should you do? 2-1 up and a red card. I mean, honestly, I'm not the man to ask for advice on it doing that now. Cool to see Coventry doing fairly well after a century of football outside the top 6. Has it been that long? And the stadium issues? Well, unfortunately, a lot of the stadium issues were self-inflicted. What Game Pass? What's Game Pass? Microsoft Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass. Avoid relegation. And the last few games we've pulled back within range of it. I'm probably on an E still. Yeah, I'm on an E.
Bag of balls.
Oh no, become established. It was avoid relegation. I mean, the team, the media predictions 23rd. Warder, thank you for the follow. When you follow, get a football sticker. Danny Ings. It doesn't come out on Xbox for another 5 days. It does not, no. Yeah, the state of the games industry for the last, for ages has been bad. But a lot of things balance out. How goes it Beyond Ultra? Wins. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, it was bad. Like, so I always see, like, you go on Reddit or something, and you think like Steam. People are like, is Bauer out of? Oh, he's got 18 months. It's okay. People are like, what's up with Josh Knight? I mean, sure, whatever. That's annoying. Go back to the discussion. Okay, don't go back to the discussion. And now the squad are unhappy at me. There's a bug. See, they fixed that, and now very quickly. Oh, the time thing. Yeah. Right, let's talk to him again. I'm going to move him on. Right, done. Right, what's up? Okay, what's up with the squad? Drop someone else. Play him or lose him. I'm just going to say I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to get this to blow out. Do you think they will add the inbox tabs back on the left side? What, over here, you mean? No. The ones on the left didn't make sense. They only made sense because you'd played it a lot. Pyth, how's it going? Santiago, thank you for the follow. They only made sense because you'd played it a lot. XG numbers randomly. Yeah, stuff disappears. There was one of the player instructions as well. Let me give you an example, right? In FM24, on the left-hand side, if you want to do a transfer, of all the options down there on the left, if you want to find a player to do to buy, you want to find your players to buy, you want to do a transfer, what button do you press on the left-hand side? Imagine you're a new player, right? On the left-hand side, you've got all those buttons. You think, I want to transfer in a player. I want to buy a player. Have I ever played mobile? I have played mobile, yeah. Worst crash out I've had on FM. It's probably incoming. No, I don't know. I got sacked from a non-league team I took to the Premier League. I'm always on the verge of sack. Okay, what do I think I need a left back. Ooh, yeah, this one is an awful material. Do you know what? Do you know what though? The best material shirt was a few years later, the Canterbury FA Cup final one. So you got your left hand side screen. I'm going to load up a FM24 base skin screen. Right, give me a sec. We'll load it up on stream. How do I get this image? Okay, that'll do. All right, imagine this. Harry Amass, should I loan him? Yeah, the Canterbury one was so nice. Do you know what's funny? I bought the Deportivo one on the back of that. And which is the same, but the Deportivo one, they had a fan version, and the fan version one's horrible. It's like a big thick material. Okay, let's zoom in a bit more so you guys can see. I don't know if this is showing in the vertical. Let's check. No, it's not. Okay, they'll just have to wait a sec. Right, see all those options down the left there? Well, this is the beta screen as well, by the looks of it, from FM24. See those options down the left there? Yeah? All these. Right? You're a new player to the game, and you think, I want to go buy a player. What would you click on? I want to make a transfer. What would you click on? You'd click on transfers, wouldn't you? There's no reason you wouldn't click on transfers. Well, we know it's scouting. We know it's scouting. But you would click transfers. Think about that. Think about why you would click transfers if you were a new player and not scouting. And then think about this list here. I'm not saying this list is right. I'm just saying FM24 is not the FM24 UI is not the golden thing. Well, that would have been in a skin as well. That would have also been in a skin. Let me give you another one, right? Okay, so everyone says about how many clicks, right? So you want to make that transfer. Okay, so let's say you know it's scouting. So first you click scouting, and then you've got to come up here. You've got to click up here. You got to click on player database, right? You got to click the drop down here or hover over the drop down here, and then you got to click on another button there. So what? You got one, two and a hover, or 3 clicks if you click on that to get to the bit you want. FM26. 1 click. It was a hover and a click. 1 click less, I will point out. That doesn't mean that other things are 1 click less. I fully know that. But I just want to, I think people need to take a step back a little and think about it. Okay, what are we doing? We are... Okay, I'm going to push... So we played a lot better when we pushed those two up. And we turned them into outlet wingers. I'm wondering whether I ditch a striker. Because I feel like we're not getting the benefit of 2 strikers right now. Or if one of them... If we drop back to two sat behind, but one of them is going to be a shadow striker, second striker. And then in this position, a splitting outlet attacking midfielder. The modding, yeah, I tweeted about it earlier. I've done a video on the modding. So attacking for a lower mid-table team. It is Space and Jams, but I can't do it. What do you mean, Loki? What do you mean? What are you referring to? Okay, yeah. The YouTube thing? What do you mean, the YouTube thing? It's in horizontal. The FM Korea stuff, yeah. I'm leaving 3 players up the pitch. Try 2 goalies, that might work. But that, I was leaving 3 players up the pitch anyway. Let's see how it goes. Why did Siri kick off then? The YouTube thing is in horizontal. YouTube generally is in horizontal. I mean, I also don't understand how that makes it TikTok phone addiction. I don't know what your posts mean. TikTok's in vertical. I hate to break it to you. Have I got... Their players look blue. If I accidentally put on... Oh, of course I can't check it right now. Never mind. It's woke. It's woke. You always get horizontal and vertical mixed up. Okay, what's in vertical? Oof. Another that came out with this guy called Bassy Boy. No, the Bassy Boy. I shared all the Bassy Boy ones. Beyond Ultra, I shared all. I was the one who shared them all. Everyone else, like, I shared them all to my Twitter. No one else had found his. Well, I mean, he'd posted stuff to Reddit. I mean, he's done all the work. And then everyone else shared after I shared. There's a live feed on my channel that looks like one of those horrible tower defense mobile game apps. Yeah, that's the vertical stream. But you'll notice at the top of the vertical stream, there is a link to the horizontal stream. It's a pinned comment. It also says in the title of the vertical stream, go to the channel for the horizontal stream. But YouTube pushes the vertical ones. That's why you came to Twitch. Twitch is horizontal. There is a horizontal on YouTube. You just got to click the right one. You click on the one that doesn't say vertical stream. I look like Tim Howard. Oh, well, we found another person who thinks... Oh, actually, to be fair, that one's fair. I'll take it. Oh, my word. This is the FA Cup. Thank you, Loki. Sorry, I am at the minute. I'm a little extra sarcastic because there have been a lot of plums the last few days. A Palermo save. Oh, we did consider doing a Palermo save. Well, maybe if I get sacked, we'll do Palermo. No, I think I'm gonna do women's football if we get sacked. Actually, what? Just no highlight on that.
Bag of balls.
Ivy, thank you for the follow. All new followers get a football sticker. Leicester, James Madison, Midsfield Masterclass. I know, I'm losing to Bromley. But the match momentum, is the match momentum all us? Yeah. 73% possession. Where did you see it then, Beyond Ultra? I'm curious. It was my tweet. You saw it on my tweet. You came to ask me about it and you saw it on my tweet. Oh. I look like that guy off the FM show. Yeah. He's got much more sensible views than me, though. He's much less angry than me. Well, sometimes he does get annoyed. The flip is this song? England's in my heart. What the flip? Singing about rainbow. Skipping this. There we go. Finished second, 1 point behind Bayern. Which team are you playing as in Germany, Loki? I might try. Which is the women's team? Which it has an equivalent men's team, but the men's team's like. Are you playing as Werder? Which is the team which has a men's team, but the men's team are like 5th tier, and the women are top tier. I've forgotten the team name. Oh my word! I am almost 2-0 down. Difference in quality. What, in real life, you mean? No, not in Germany. Although you are right about Durham. If West Ham loses to Newcastle, that's sack Nuno. You think so? Really change the team. Oh, right. Okay. I see you mean like the variance of player quality. Gotcha. Yeah, I've tried with Portsmouth women and it was tough. Nowhere near as competitive. Interesting. I imagine WSL's pretty competitive. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the women's team now. Oh, was it Essen? SGS Essen? I don't think it was SGS Essen. Maybe it was SGS Essen. It was me. I know, but honestly, I tweeted it at like 4 o'clock, and then when I came about 6 o'clock, everyone had tweeted it, and I was like, okay, I don't mind. Like, I can't take credit for it. The guy has done all the work. The probability to be sacked. Do you think Nuno goes first, or do you think? Do you think Nuno goes first, or do you think Ange goes first? Is it booked? Is it Big Meaty? Are Chelsea good, Finny, or Chelsea bad? Surely Chelsea are good. Yeah, Chelsea must be really good, right? Finland has a similar situation with PK35. Yeah, England's got a similar situation. So England's got Durham, and it's got hashtag. And it's got Durham, it's got hashtag, and it also has London Lionesses, which don't have a team. But it was Millwall, so I suppose they're a championship at least. Oh, Carl Zeiss Siena, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Ange is already gone. Oh, you're right, aren't you? You're right, Ange has already gone. Who did they replace Ange with, though? Who have they replaced Ange with? Oh, I can't keep up with Nottingham Forest. Dyche, that's it. Yeah. Okay, who goes first then? Dyche or... Is that the third Forest manager of the season? It is, isn't it? We're only in October. How many matches has Dyche done? 2. PK35s. What are PK35s? Is that the team name? What's a PK35? Oh, in Finland, sorry. That's the team in Finland. Oh, come on. Oh, I forgot to check compare the players. Do you know what? I got confused with, what was the team name? Partizan. Partizan? Partizan Belgrade? No, not Partizan Belgrade. Oh, what's the team? What's the team that has 2? Or maybe it is Partizan Belgrade. No, it's not. Is it Red Star? I'm trying to remember the team name now. I think it's a Romanian team. There's a Romanian team that had to rename themselves. FS, yeah, Steaua Bucharest. That's it, Steaua Bucharest. There's 2 Steaua Bucharest, isn't there? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's 100% it. Because why did I see one of them? I saw one of them somewhere. I can't remember what I saw them on, but I saw the lower one, right? And I saw the newer one. Boo FSSB. Why'd you not like FCSB? That's the lower one, isn't it? Not the newer one. No, the old one, sorry. Yeah, so FCSB. Oh my. Everyone's saying how good goalkeepers are in this game. I think I've got Onana. How has he not saved this? It's straight at him. It's straight at him. That's infuriating. Yeah, hold your head in shame. It's crazy, Rooney. Thank you. Get him out of the goal. I think he wants me sacked. Who was the player who played really badly so the manager would get sacked? Do I remember who that was? Match fixing goalie. Nicholas Schmidt. He's given 2 today. Statistically, we're doing fine. We just need to change it up. Yeah, we need to not let balls in that are straight at the keeper. Is that Raoul Walters in the Bromley team? Surely not. Half the United squad. Loki, thank you for the follow. Purple sticker for you. Serge Gnabry. Who is R. Walters? Oh, Reese Walters. Okay. PK35 and PK35 Vanta are in the top league. They sound like guns and not football teams. Gerard missing the pen. Oh, yeah. Doesn't he like smirk afterwards? I'm pretty sure there was like a... I think Arsenal did it once. Right? Was it Arsenal? I don't remember who it was. Someone did it once. It probably wasn't Arsenal. Slippy G. Well, Slippy G wasn't Hodgson, I don't think. Slippy G was Brendan Rodgers. Wasn't it? Brendan Rodgers going is pretty wild. Oof. Yeah, so Stour, yeah, the army sued him, right? Gary O'Neill admitting to get suspended on purpose to watch the Masters while we're in a relegation flight. What, for who, Obi? For Portsmouth? Or for who did he go to after? I remember who he went to after. Was he at Fulham? He was at Fulham, wasn't he? Brendan Rodgers, Premier League. Borough. You don't like Gary O'Neill at Borough? Oh, he was at Borough. We like him. He was at Portsmouth, wasn't he? Now I feel like I'm going mad. We had Gary O'Neill. Gone. Actually, I think he was at Bournemouth, wasn't he? Okay, I'm going to go attacking in this game because I don't know what else to do. We've got to start. Oh my! How am I getting caught up by non-league players? Right? What are Bromley? League 2 or? Why has he even touched that? Just let that go out. That was such a bad ball over the top. The defender didn't need to touch it, and he's touched it and given a corner for it. Also, are we playing with a cricket ball? Oh, I can't handle the long shots today. Like Gary O'Neill at Bournemouth. I liked him as a manager at Bournemouth. I'm going to be 3-0 down. Oh my God, what is that launch? Pass. I feel like counter-attacking isn't really working. Like that's got to be easy pass. Yang, go with it, my man. Oh, look at him. He's going. He's shot. They're League 2. Did I finish all my drinks? Josh Murphy. Statistically, we're in control. Doesn't look like it. Am I missing him? I feel like I need a player there. So what we got? We got just like watching the shape of my team. Penalty. Who's the best at FM? Aaron, RDF Tactics. Although I've never seen RDF Tactics do take a non-league team to the Champions League. Too many bodies forward. Well, we dropped some off in the. We did a little tactical tweak after the last game. Okay, we scored the pen. I need to have a think about it. Ask Zealand to save my save. To be honest, it always happens in the beta. I always get sacked in the beta. Although last year we didn't get sacked in the beta. Do you know why? Because I played as bloody Southampton and I ended up winning the treble 3 seasons in. No, I won the quadruple 4 seasons in. 4 seasons, it was 4. Or was it 3? Don't know, it was too quick. Considering they started in the championship. Box-to-box playmaker, you like from DM, get involved everywhere. Is there still box-to-box on attacking roles? DeCilio. What? I mean, what was the goalkeeper positioning? How did the goalkeeper know he was going to put it in the only spot where the goalkeeper was stood when the whole right-hand side of the goal was open? I might refund this game. How are Bromley getting so many shots? What is going on? I'm gonna shout at him on this game. Match engine only imperfectly displays the thousands of RNG calculations. That is true yet. YDM can do it as well. FC Honker was on FM24 despite bankruptcy, so they had no proper players. They got stupid amounts of negative goal difference. That'd be a challenge, wouldn't it? Is there any teams like that this year? There probably is, right? I wonder what Sheffield Wednesday will be like on launch. Did you see the... has anyone seen the Sheffield Wednesday video in the stadium? Like the animation that they got. Oh, what an awful pass. Oh, look. Oh, I was like, what's your defensive... Yeah, what's your defensive line, boys? Now that cut back... Oh, he can't shoot, thankfully. This is a skill issue. The skill of my players. The skill of my players. Portsmouth. I'm managing Portsmouth. As a manager, that's like watching that defensive line is infuriating. Vitesse is where you're starting. You think a club is in shambles. Is Vitesse struggling? Yeah, this Sheffield Wednesday, like, I think it was at like half time. Oh, no, wait. No. Can I go back 10 seconds, please? Can I go back 10 seconds and just watch what that defender just did? Can I not? Okay, thank you. Okay, please watch this. Actually, I'm going to change the camera angle. Dynamic sideline will do. Okay, watch this. There's the long ball. So the ball is coming over the top. All the fans are still going. The ball is coming over the top. This player here, which I assume is DeCilio. Shaughnessy is number 6, so he's the centre-back. So this is DeCilio. Number 7. So the ball is going over the top, right? He's watching it go over his head. Now their player is running this way. My player's running that way. Okay, it's going over. Now you can see the bounce. The ball has gone that way towards the sideline. My player has kept running this way, even though he is closer to the ball. He's a good 3-4 foot closer. And he's run this way. The centre-back's getting closer now. He's run towards my centre-back. The ball is all the way over here. He's cut inside, like, he's cut inside my centre-back. My centre-back has had to go wide. And then he's just positioned himself here. Why? Why didn't he go after the ball? Why did he wait for this? Why is the centre-back chased the ball? What's it, who, what, where is he marking there? What's the point of his positioning? What is he hoping to stop? The only thing he can hope to stop is this pass here. Let's see if he does it. So he's gonna need like Inspector Gadget leg now because he's moved too far to the left. Oh no, he didn't get there. Right, was it a goal? Are we like off? Oh, it's ended up in a goal. I didn't even let it get to the goal. I didn't even let it get to the goal. Attempting to animate a player who lacks positioning. No, he's just dumb. A player that lacks positioning would not do that. He just run blindly towards my own net. And he's contributed nothing. What's he contribute? Look how far away he is. What's he contributing? He's not going to get in front of that pass. He's not blocking the shot. I mean, I guess he is blocking the shot, maybe. But the goalkeeper stood near post. He's just done nothing. I'm furious at him. I'm furious at him. Like what? Okay, we're back on broadcast. Oh, fly back to the... Honker is a local club. Sorry, you're reading a Reddit post. I gave Honker a wage budget, 200 quid a month. 6 youth players. Was that all? Is now owned by a businessman that wanted public money to build a stadium and some housing. Stadium deal didn't happen. So yeah, so he was like using it to fund his own things. Go on, Williams. Go on, Williams. Yang just lost the ball. What's everyone saying about these wingers? They're overpowered. Jacob Murphy, straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, there's bad positioning, and there's oblivious to a football match happening around you. I think I put that in the latter camp. Okay, here we go. Mark Guillou. No, we're not playing this song. Can I ban this song? We don't want this. Exclude from my taste profile. Thank you. Maybe he bet on the match. I think so. Probably was good odds. We're only playing Bromley. I got very attacking. Have I got an injury? Oh, I've accidentally clicked on something. These players might be unsavable. Corner. We'll see. I think I can rescue. I can rescue it. I can rescue it, chat. We can do it. Look, there's about half an hour left in this match. 35 moment, probably 40 minutes left. Okay, Williams has got there. Whoa, crazy ball forward. Linesman's like buffering. I'm losing it now, chat. I'm losing it. I'm losing my cool. I had so much cool the other day. We got back into it. Shafi, I have not. You might want to have a look at Lelujo's video. Oh, good effort. A winger. That was OP. We tried that last game. It is Tolga, yes. I don't know how MacBooks work, I'm afraid. Do you know, that always used to annoy me at work. I always, like, people are, like, I'm quite good with computers, but people would come to me with a MacBook and be like, oh, how do I do this? I'm like, I don't know, you bought a MacBook. They were like, I thought you were good with computers. I'm like, I am. I've never used a MacBook. I have no idea how a MacBook works. Like, most of the time, you can't fix something with a MacBook because it's locked away behind some... Like, a MacBook, when it works, it's, like, good. It just works, right? But when you can't do something or something goes wrong, good luck trying to fix it. Okay, a little shaky over here, it is. Tolga, thank you for the like. Sorry, that wasn't a go at you, by the way, Tolga. That was like a work. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. I told you, he's going to do it. Watch it. He's going to roll to number 5. Roll to number 5. See, the thing is, I start to watch things like that and think, okay, Who said wingers are good? Why do people keep telling me wingers are good? Connor Chaplin. Oh. Look. Oh. How have we wasted that? Why did he? I mean, he didn't need to head it, really, did he? He had so much time to bring that under control and pass it, but he just headed it out of play for no reason. None of my players are good. This is a goal. I'm dead, chat. What am I even doing in this game? I know I'm not lagging. My internet's good. That's whoever Ronnie shared it with. But Ronnie's a tool, so we'll say goodbye to Ronnie. Everyone say goodbye, Ronnie and his tool friend. Goodbye. Goodbye, Ronnie and your tool friend. All right. What a boring troll. All right, let's go. I knew that would happen about an hour ago. Bye, Ronnie, yeah. Bye, Ronnie. Do you know who I am? I'm Ronnie bloody Pickering. It's probably Ronnie Pickering in the chat. He's just sad. He's still buffering his own head. Ronnie's the real OG. I'm Ronnie bloody Pickering. Have you a player that gets forward and dribbles? Yes, I do, Rob. Yes, I do. I think this might be done. We'll be on a fresh start on next stream. I mean, we've still got quite a lot of this match to go. This match is happening so slow as well. That's a red card. Send him off. What? Just nothing off the free kick. We get to watch a goal kick instead. He missed the header. And now he's off. That's a... He just... Did he not just get a yellow? I swear that player just got a yellow. You've bankrupted a WSL club. Out the way, ref. DeCilio's playing awful. I got to take DeCilio off. That's a good ball. Oh. Can't do anything in this game. I can't do anything. Would it be depressing for me if I couldn't download logos? It'd be alright. I mean, Ronnie's such an idiot. He fell for the, well, what phone do you have trick. Oh, I love the little dance they do on the corner. Oh. Berate team. I know. Where's my Berate? Honestly, I do need Berate team right now. Oh, Murphy. Wait, that's my combined? Okay. Right. We're going to make some changes. I don't know where Ogvilly is. We're going to put Josh Knight into the left back spot. We're going to bring Emmanuel Dennis on the left. We're going to swap him with Yang. Mark Hughes coming off. Mario Balotelli's coming on. Andre Dazelle is coming on for Pack. Done. We've got 20 minutes to turn this around. We're going to make some tactical tweaks too. Team instructions. Let's play with a much higher tempo, slightly more direct. Let's go a bit more standard. Creative freedom. Go for it. All right, let's see what happens. You got sacked from Norwich. Williams? What was that one for? Oh. Really, I should be looking at their tactics, shouldn't I? All their goals have been like long shots or my players being incapable. Oh, why is he not holding that? Okay. Let's see. Show me a highlight. Oh. We've had 65% possession. This is going to be another goal, isn't it? I mean, at least this is the cup. This match is taking forever also. How many matches have I played this stream? Have I played 2 matches? No, we played 3. We actually only played 3 matches. What time did I start this match? It does feel like a while ago. Segasic. Here we go. Williams. Wait, okay. Emmanuel Dennis, go. Right, send him one of these off now.
Bag of balls.
Thank you for the follow. All new followers get a football sticker. There we go. Who was it? Francis, thank you for the follow. You played 3 matches. Probably. Am I on dynamic? I am. Imagine if I press instant result and we win. Balotelli wearing number 13. What would Balotelli normally wear? What's his number? I don't know what his number is nowadays. This is a goal. That player shouldn't be on the pitch. Do you think it's because it's a cup match? Also because I'm losing. That should be a penalty. Another penalty. I mean, it doesn't help that the refs got it in for me this game. And then look, watch your back line, boys. Okay, one of you go across to meet him. Or none of you go across to meet him. There's definitely something wrong. Like, I'm going to look at my wing backs after this match. Because I feel like my wing backs are just doing a lot of silly stuff. Yang over the bar. A lot of people are having a lot of success out of like the wingers. But I feel like my wing backs are not making the most of... The wing backs are the source of my problems at the minute. I mean, possibly I just need to stop playing De Chilio. We're not getting back in this game. Chaplin. It just runs straight into him. We're not getting back into this now. Unless it suddenly starts... Unless we need a highlight now. And then we need 2 more highlights. High jumping reach wingers. Everyone's saying like quick and physical ones. But maybe it is high jumping reach ones. That guy shouldn't be on the pitch. Oh, he's just done me. Shh. High jumping reach wingers. WSL save starts now. It might do. What's Emmanuel Dennis has got to be like decent. No, he's not. He's not decent jump and reach. Emmanuel Dennis is. I always imagined Emmanuel Dennis was quite tall, but he's not. Oh, what was the point in that highlight? We've got 3 minutes to get 3 goals. It won't show me a highlight now. It made me watch all that other stuff. Oh. Have a little chat. Have a little chat. Not like we're 3 goals down and we need to get 3 goals quick. It didn't roll it to him. Oh, I'm wrong. It didn't roll it to him. You were winger in the Bulgarian second division. 10 goals in 13 games from floated crosses. I think it was a bit like that last year, actually. They didn't even need to be tall. Oh, I heard that low crosses were good this year. I mean, that's part of the problem. I am hearing so many different things. Like, everyone says something different about what works. Ooh. I think we're going to go back to what was working earlier. We're going to drop it back a bit. Because we were getting some results last stream. I don't know why I listened to people. We'd started getting some results. Things has to suit the players. I think it is that, right? Wingers shooting from impossibly tight angles instead of squaring the ball. I think it's been FM for a long time. Flipping out. I might actually be sacked after that. I'm going to do a prediction in the chat. Prediction in the chat. Okay. Do I keep job? Yes. No. Right. You have got 1 minute to predict in the Twitch chat. You can write your answer if you're on YouTube. 1 minute to predict on if I keep my job. One minute to predict. Well, there's a lot of points on me saying yes. On me keeping my job. Set up coaching for the under 18s. What, do you want to set up the training air or you want to set up the coaching? I mean, I might have just done all that for nothing. Okay, they want to meet regarding the performance. Players weren't good enough. Job kept. Job kept. What was the prediction? Do I keep job? Yes. Okay, right. We need some new players. We need some new players. Thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Toothpaste. What a name. All new followers get a football sticker. Shalaba, very nice. Let's get on to the recruitment. You've never been... Well, that's the second meeting, though. That's the problem. We had a meeting earlier. I blamed it on the players then, too. Okay. Is Matt Doherty better than DeCilio? Ask for a new contract. I don't think that's going to happen right now. The thing is, we have been playing better. Gabriel Mercado. Okay, I don't need, why am I signing these old boys? Is there anyone on here who I'm looking at who's like Keanu Williams? Where was he before? Valor, FC Valor. Doty is crazy overrated. You think we should get Matt Doherty from Wolves? Dave Azzopardi. Is Dave Azzopardi's favourite? Let's get him in. Trouble is, he's a right. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Where is Connor O'Gilvy? Connor O'Gilvy. Are you injured, my friend? Like sprained knee ligament. Okay. Sell a valuable player. Tomiyasu. I think Tomiyasu has a team. Oh yeah, but he's injured, isn't he? Takehiro Tomiyasu. Oh, absolutely. I don't think I've got any money. He's not interested. He's not interested, but I'm going to offer him in the trial. If I get him in on the trial, maybe at the end of the trial, he'll join. Don't trust chat anymore. I think so, yeah. Let's see who else we could get. Okay, right. I don't need to. I mean, to be honest, I don't need to. Okay, let's get to our transfer room in. That's another, like, so many people have been saying, oh, director of football is like gone. Director of football recommendations. But this is director of football recommendations. Okay, I want a left back to loan. Up to 25 years old. Actually, a wing back, out of possession, left back. Let's go. It is. I am shilling Breezy. I'm also about to get sacked. To be honest, I haven't spent the last half hour shilling. I've just watched the worst things in the match engine you can imagine, Breezy. Some awful stuff in the match engine in that last match. I lost to Bromley 4-1. To be honest, I don't know if it was my players or the match engine. Maybe a little bit of both. Okay, Tomiyasu's gone to a team. But I watched my left back, who was stood next to the ball, run away from it and towards the goal. Is he too slow, though? Oh, I can compare him. What is he? Is he right back only? No, he can play left back, can't he? Okay. Let's compare him to... Everyone stops shilling when they lose, I know. Yeah, the fullbacks are useless. Wait, can I... I'm going to show you, Breezy. I don't know... Or if you were in and you saw it. How do we... Okay, portal. Fixtures. Nope. I want this fixtures. Which fixtures do I want? This one. I lost to Bromley 4-1. What? Let's check goal number 3, isn't it? Okay, watch this. Watch this. My left back, DeCilio, right? The ball comes over the top. He's the closest to it. Okay, give me... I want this goal. Or don't give me this goal, then. Give me this goal. Okay, where's goal 3, then? Was it end of first half? It was end of first half, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was here. What was it? 48 minutes? About here, right? It's not that one. Oh, it's silly. That's that same highlight. That's not the goal, though. None of these are the goal. What? It's like clicking to things. Do I just not have a replay of their goal?
Bag of balls.
Cheeky boy, thank you very much for the follow. New followers get a football stick. We already had Lindsay around. I'm going to give you a different one. Was it that one then? That's the 4th goal, isn't it? Was it that one? Oh, I don't even know what highlight I'm watching now. This is different. Oh, that's my player blasting it over. No, I don't. No. That's not that goal. I can't find the goal. It doesn't exist. Forget it. It's in the stream highlight. The game's deleted it from its memory as well. A ghost goal indeed. I got a question for you, by the way, chat. The other day when I saw that ghost, and I said, oh, they've added ghosts to Football Manager. Fossini, thank you for the follow, by the way. When you followers get a football stick, you get Drogba. And I said, I'd quite like the ghost of Pele to come play for my team. Was that joke a bit too dark or not? Do you think that's like... Someone was really offended on my TikTok, as if I'd like... A, spoke ill of him, and B, like... It was like Pele's son or something. I was like... Yeah, right? And it's not like... Okay, it's only a few years ago, to be fair, but it's a long time since he played. You know, is there a player I could have got away with it? Like, is there a way I could have made... Is A, the joke too dark? I don't think it's that dark, is it? Like, you can say the ghost of someone. Yeah, right? Like, maybe if he died last week, maybe if I was like, oh, I want the ghost of Ozzy... Even if I said the ghost of Ozzy Osbourne, it wouldn't be like that bad. Someone was just... Someone was like, nah. Like, someone was like, nah, you can't do that, like, about a dead person. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, literally, right, in a way, I was praising him. I was like... I didn't say anything. I just deleted the comment, but... I was like, was that below the mark? I wasn't insulting him. You know, obviously he is there. I was making a joke. I said the ghost of Pele. I laughed, right? He actually had a problem with me laughing. Maybe Jota would be different. Yeah, so Jota would be different, wouldn't it? Also because he was quite young. That was like a tragedy. Someone rashly angry on the internet. Oh, Insignia's a free transfer. Ooh, cheap too. Cheap as chips. He wants me to fish and top off the championship. Sure thing. We'll definitely manage that. Can I give him what I want? What he wants? Okay, this bit's annoying at the minute. Well, flipping. Well, it's on this screen, isn't it? It's up there. Move all that money into the wage budget. You're not liking it. Lots of people don't like... How long have you been playing it? Lots of people don't like it at first. I can't get back into this. How do I get back into this meeting with Deschilio? There we go. But I need this to refresh. Okay, let's offer him like loads more on these. Insigne, sorry, not Deschilio. Okay, I have to semi-negotiable that. See what happens. He's out. Someone got mad for celebrating an FM26 goal when the game is buggy. That is true, yeah. Yeah, but I did actually think about it, though, and I was thought, okay, maybe this one was, like, below the mark. So that's why I was, like, thinking about it. He's probably going to reject... I probably need to wait till tomorrow to put that in, but... Just got your first match of the 3rd season. You wish the UI was like FIFA. You're a troll. Like playing FIFA on PC. The UI isn't like even... The problem with the UI is the bugginess of it rather than anything else. Okay, Insignia's joined Norwich. Well, I think a Norwich top in mine. Okay. Yeah, they're top. They're like reverse Norwich. In fact, look at the top 4 in the championship in my save. Norwich, Preston, Southampton, Sheffield United. What is the real championship? What is the real bottom four of the championship right now? Other than Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich, Sheffield United, Blackburn, Southampton. Okay, Preston are 7th. That's fair. FM26 is like playing FM on console. Not really, because I'm using a keyboard and mouse. Norwich beat you to the title in mind. They ended on like 104 points. Also, like, I don't even know what that means. What do people actually mean by that? Thank you, Breezy. Wednesday. Where's Wednesday? Wednesday bottom 5 on mine. Wednesday don't have a points deduction though. Wednesday Wednesday. If Wednesday had a points deduction, we got Wednesday next actually. Oh, the goalkeeper's injured 5 to 6 weeks. A fractured finger. I wish he'd fractured his finger in the match. We might not have lost by so many. I'm going to show you the other goal. Oh, get out of here. I'll see if I can show you the other goal. Look, this is worse than Onana. Is it the second one? It's the second one. FM24 on console was awful. The problem I have with that what do you mean about FM24 on console is awful? Any way to remove attribute masking in a live save? No. It does look nicer, yeah. Like, what about FM console was awful? Because the base game of FM24 console is 96% the same game. It has a different UI, but you can load it on PC with a PC UI and you will see it's almost the same game. Okay, watch this goal. So this gets cut back. Watch my goalkeeper. It was straight at him. And he like parried it into his own net. Yeah, so Breezy's put it well. Like this, like visually, this is much, much, much nicer. And some of it makes sense. But like, here, look, I mean, this is like a perfect example. See that transition then? But if I go between this screen and that one, it doesn't do it, right? If I go overview, then messages, then calendar, it doesn't do it. Also, watch the alignment of stuff changes, right? Like, why do I get that on this screen? And then the alignment changes? Like, that box there and that box there should, in theory, be in the same spot, but they're not. They are between those two. On console, the menus were slow. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I found console really fast to play. Game is crap. The game isn't crap. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Or like, my suggestion to everyone is to identify the exact bits you like and don't like, and feedback on them. Because without that information, don't just say, oh, everything, it's all crap, because that's obviously not true. Unless you can you have to be able to identify what it is that is annoying you and don't like. And if you can identify that, then they can work on improving it. Yeah, as a building blocks has potential, right? Bookmarks will help. It's like so many people have said they hate the tiles and cards, but I think there is some of the tiles and cards have a really good implementation. I think they've gone overboard. Well, what I think is they went over. This is why I said this earlier. I think they went overboard with the tiles and cards, and they're moving it back the other way. And you can see in the game. The game's basically come out 2 months earlier. What day are we on? We're on Wednesday, right? So tomorrow the FM show is going to come out on YouTube. It's on all good podcast apps as well if you want to listen. And I say it tomorrow, right? The game is about 2 months too early. Well, I don't know how long in game time, in development time, but you can tell this is mid-change. There are screens, so that's why some screens are in the game. Some screens are in the game, but you can't access them. Would I recommend the game? Standing Uncle. What I would do is wait until Tuesday and try the demo. I think there's supposed to be a demo coming. Wait till Tuesday and try the demo if you're unsure. Or get a Game Pass trial, on Tuesday and try PC Game Pass version. Or, I mean, if you got an Xbox, you can try that. That would be my suggestion, because you might like it, you might absolutely hate it. So for me, like, there are things I don't like, but they're not, collectively, they're not annoying enough for me to not like the game. Standing Uncle, thank you for the follow. When you follow, get a football sticker. I'm going to give you a new one, because I don't want you to get that sticker. Give you a new one. Paul Ince, there we go. I think it's fine. I think as a baseline, it's good. But there are some issues with it, mainly bugs, things that are missing, things that aren't missing, but it feels like they're missing. Did they completely remove the data portions, graphs and such? There's still all the graphs in the data hub's there. Do you mean the data hub? All the graphs are there. If you mean heat maps and pass maps, they are missing right now. They removed what was called they removed what was called the chalkboard, right? But the main reason for that is because the chalkboard had been superseded by the data hub. But the problem is there were some things in the chalkboard that skins would take into the data hub that weren't necessarily data hub things, but you could find them in the data hub that are missing from the game, and pass maps and heat maps are there. Yeah, being more for console isn't a bad thing at all. Functionality for mouse and keyboard isn't good. Yep. For controller isn't good yet. The UI if the UI worked as intended. But when I think like, okay, what is it that doesn't work for PC? Right? And it's not that, oh, this bit's designed for controller or whatever. I think the tiles and card thing doesn't work. But do you know what has tiles and cards? Microsoft Word. Do I have Microsoft Word on my PC? I do. Right, Microsoft Word has. I'm trying to find a good example of it. Maybe Microsoft Word doesn't. I thought it did. Don't save that. Oh, I missed a goal. Maybe I need to not look more often. I thought we were losing. Market price is about quite balanced. The player's a bit expensive. Which one? For which team, John? Which team are you on about? The little circles. Yeah. There's a lot of visual stuff that needs fixing for sure. The data hub is a mess. Yeah. There's no numbers on the data hub. Juve are going to hire Spalletti. What? I feel like we're going around. Someone's saying Juve are going to hire Spalletti, and I'm like, what? Wait, who's Italy manager at the minute? Gattuso. Where was Spalletti before? Napoli. Okay, right, yeah. I do feel like I'm going around in circles with Italian football. Well, supposedly data is quite. I think Italian football is more circular than English football with managers. I swear it's like the same three managers go round and round and round. Oof. But data is messed up. Messed up how, though? I think a lot of stuff isn't scaling properly, but that's also because they haven't sorted out adaptive UI. I think once they sort it out to be adaptive, it's going to be better as well. Willie, thank you very much for the follow. When you follow, get a football sticker. Chumani. BTW, thank you very much as well. Adiemi. Yeah, I think once they had customization, Mancini was linked. Where is Mancini at the minute? He's not anywhere, is he? Was he Saudi Arabia? Is Mancini the Saudi manager? Actually, he probably got sacked, right? Yeah, Italian football is more cliquey than English football. Imagine what the game was like last year. Glad they didn't release it. I mean, functionally, I'm sure it's a weird one. I think the problem is, they're halfway between whatever they had last year and what they're trying to change it to. I think they tried something last year, and they didn't give them. I mean, this is probably the way to think about it, right? They tried to implement a new system last year, and they didn't give themselves enough time to change it if it didn't work, right? They were like, this is going to work. We're going to put it into action. This is going to be how Foot Manager works. And then they started trying it and playing it and using it, and they realized, oh no, it doesn't work. All right, okay. Well, we haven't got any time to change it now. And that's the problem. Like, they are if it was a different video game, if it wasn't a yearly release based on a football season, it wouldn't matter. I mean, that's one of the biggest problems, isn't it? If it was, you know, that could have been GTA 6 a year ago, and that's why GTA 6 isn't coming until next year. How goes it, Dan? Is Mancini director of football at Sampdoria? He was at Saudi Arabia, though, wasn't he? I'm not going mad. He was hired as the Saudi manager at some point. Cardiff in the quarterfinals of the League Cup. It's good for Cardiff, isn't it? Tried 10 different saves in League One. The amount of injuries that happen in pre-season. You get a lot of injuries pre-season. Under stock market rules, unable to cancel or announce until release date. No, not quite, Rob. Not quite. So, yeah, it's not. You're right, but the time, not quite right with the timeline. So basically, they can't announce that right before a stockholder meeting, if that makes sense. So they could announce it right now because there's not a shareholders meeting in the next 3 or 4 weeks, right? But they can't announce it a week before a shareholders meeting, or like 2 weeks before a shareholders meeting. That's the difference. How goes it, Tommy? Start with Burnley, got as high as 12th, ended up getting relegated. Third from bottom, 3 points from safety. Second season went as low as next to bottom. After 5 games, ended up 5th. Oh, you've turned it around. You won the playoffs. Turn things around. I'm good, Tommy. How are you? We don't. We are the champions. We're not the champions a minute. We're losing. Japanese. Well, it's actually the same in. I think it's pretty similar in English laws, but English, UK and American laws. It's to stop stuff like not stop stuff like insider trading. Actually, Japanese stock market's really interesting. So in Japan, here we go. You're gonna get a little glimpse into my real job here. In Japan, the Japanese Yakuza have people who called Sequoia. I can't remember the name exactly. Sequoia, I think, who go to stock meetings and try to like threaten the companies and stuff to like try and impact the stock markets and impact the stock. So basically, the Japanese Yakuza have stock market investments. So what happens is like stock shareholder meetings in Japan have like heavy bodyguard and police presence outside to stop Japanese Yakuza members getting in. They buy shares. They buy shares so they can get in. And then what happens is all the companies hold their meetings on the same day at the same time so that the Japanese Yakuza can't attend them all at once, like physically, and like disrupt them or like, cause issues or whatever. You convinced Guay and Paz to join on Bosman's. Nice. Mark Guay to join on the Bosman ruling. I think we're going to see more and more more and more Bosman rulings. Have you seen the Lasana Diarra stuff's going to be really interesting as well. I don't know if any of you seen the Lasana Diarra stuff. 2-0, Connor Chaplin. Hey, maybe the changes I made have worked. The City of London is a permanent sitter in the House of Parliament. They do. They're the only people. That's not to do with corruption. Oh, sorry, that's not to do with the Yakuza. Although it does help with it is why the London is the hub of money laundering. Have you been attending my classes, Rob? I teach about this as well. You give me ideas. Maybe I group together to score on the Tesla meetings. You could do. Well, Tesla meetings are massive though. It's just Elon on stage. To be honest, I don't think it would work at Tesla. I think Elon Musk could take a shit on the stage and it would still be fine. The stock would go up. Like quite literally, Tesla is a bubble and a half. So this year I started investing a lot in the stock market. The one I will not touch is Tesla. I will not touch Tesla. I used to have my office mate. He used to invest a lot in them. He's probably made loads of money on it. Musk is the stock. Yeah, but I don't get it. He literally could. I mean, he's on stage, off his face on ketamine, forgetting what he's saying or something else. Who knows what he's on? NVIDIA meetings demand 5090s for everyone who owns 5 shares. You want the 6080s, that's what you want. 6080 Ti's. Heard it here first. I've just broken the code. So Nico Paz's dad as a scout. Is this? Do you think that'll like create a good relationship? It might do actually. That's got to be a good through ball. Oh no, you've gone the wrong way. Oh, I'll give these in behind though. That's got to be. Oh, Connor Chaplin. Be a long short on most tech. I would. So a lot of people have tried to short Tesla, and it's backfired because it's just broken. The stock's broken. Any idea on how to make your own club this year? I don't think it's in the game, RJ Arsenal, if I'm honest. The AI bubble is it a bubble? $1 billion question, Brogan. No one knows the answer. You can find 7 different answers from 7 different people who you would generally think are, you know, smart in this case. I mean, that goes for a lot of stocks and shares, but especially the AI stuff. Unless he hates his dad, who knows? Just another company's invested in AI, supporting each other. Feels inflated. So it's tricky. I know what you mean. So basically, NVIDIA invest in OpenAI. OpenAI invest in... Oh, I've forgotten what the third company is. It's not Oracle. I've forgotten what the third company is. But basically 3 of them. They go around in a circle. I think it's a chip company. I don't remember, though. Oh, no, it's a server company. Oh... We've hit it. We've hit something. Wish the videos, but TCM don't have anything till the 4th. Am I misreading or not looking properly? What do you mean, Tommy? TCM. Look at TCM's Twitter. It doesn't quite work that way, though, right? Like them investing in each other doesn't matter too much, or them buying things from each other doesn't really matter too. That's how all of society works. Just because they're paying each other for things, it just means that they're all cooperating on products, right? I mean, that's actually like not too bad. You know, you think about a village, right? You imagine it's a tiny village, and in that village you've got a farmer, you've got a blacksmith, and you've got a carpenter, right? All 3 of them need each other, and all 3 of them have to buy products off each other. So it's not like China will crush them all, possibly. Yeah, the Chinese. You have an idea for me playing a save in a series this year? Do you know what I thought about doing? But then, you know, I thought about actually it would probably get me in some legal trouble. I thought about Chesham United and doing a Taskmaster save, but it wouldn't really work. Can we get past half time in matches without crashes? Well, bar wise, it's a pretty specific bug you're referring to there. Why is my goalkeeper just kicked out of play? I have not once not managed to do that. Most people I've seen do not have that bug. I would have a look on the SI forums and see if it's been reported and see if it's been fixed. Because it's a very specific bug. You had that today on online. It might be online related. But I certainly don't have the fix. Jeddah player demand a payoff from a club in order to accept a move to another club. Is that new? Payoff from a club in order to accept... no, it was in the game last year. Bean Bucket, you can't say that name. I read your message, but I don't want to read it out loud because I don't want to talk about that player. No, don't worry about it. It's cool. It's just auto mods blocking the name. Doesn't do the restart and cuts to a highlight. Not sure, Barwise. You'll have to look on the forum, I'm afraid. 2 updates on Steam Day. Yep, there were 2 updates today, yes. Because the first update broke something. The first update removed time from the game, basically. It didn't remove time, it just removed the visual element of time and a couple other bits. And then they put it back in. Speccoms, how's it going? The idea for Taskmaster save, if someone did it right, could be incredible. The club would get involved. Your problem... Is it Spencer? It says your first time chat, but I'm sure I think you've got a new account, haven't you? Yeah, the problem with it is they're very... Avalon will be very litigious about that kind of thing. You can play in a broken game for hours. What with the time? Yeah, good. Close your game and open it again. Close your game, close your Steam and open it again. Ali Pop, thank you very much for the follow. When new followers get a football stick, a collar up. Very nice. If they go from like 150k to 60k, the agent will demand... Yes, that's it. That was in the game last year. It's the best company above for automated driving. Who, BYD? The trouble with automated driving, so Tesla especially, but the other ones as well, the problem with the automated driving is who takes responsibility. Do you know, so I can't talk about it too much because I'm NDA'd on it. I'm NDA'd on a lot of stuff. I'm NDA'd on it, but I did do some testing a few years ago of like autonomous car features and stuff. And like some really interesting things. Things you probably haven't thought about. That would be issues, right? But all I can say is the worst stage of like autonomous driving is this middle stage. This middle stage where there are real drivers on the road and there are autonomous drivers on the road, and the tech isn't quite... The tech needs to be 100% perfect. WFF4, thank you very much for the follow. Football sticker for you. Musiala. How's Jamal Lowe? Was a club legend. Jamal Lowe's not at Portsmouth anymore. Jamal Lowe's at Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday, sorry. He used to be at Portsmouth. Go back to FM 2005. So one of the things I was going to do over the summer, and I never really got around to it. I did two videos, but I meant to get around to it more, was to go back and play a load of older Football Manager games. But I've got them all ready to play, and at some point I'm gonna play them, and we're gonna check them out. I'm tempted to go back to Football Manager Classic on the Vita, but I don't know how I would record it. I'd have to see if there's like a... I've got the... Maybe it just connects via USB, but I don't know. If BYD and other game companies can copy Tesla is done. To be honest, they don't need to copy it. Make games faster, please, please, please. I'm not Sports Interactive. My name's Simon. SI stands for Simon. Sai. I can't make your games faster, I'm afraid. Is this the end of Sports Interactive? No, of course not. Can you buy the editor after beta for editing the logos? Well, if you want to change the logos, you don't need the editor. But yeah, the editor will be out next Wednesday. Game's done quick. Speed running Football Manager. I tell you what, the game is a lot quicker this... No, matches take longer, but the game is a lot quicker. We smashed them then. Have we turned a corner? I'm going to check the lead. I'm going to check... Wait. Forget that FA Cup loss. We're up to 22nd. Things are turning around. What's our form? Our form, let's get rid of... Oh, I mean, this is a problem. I can't filter this right. I used to be able to filter this. That does say championship, but it has included the FA Cup. If I press that? No, okay. If I right click? Sometimes there's like weird right click spots. Okay, so our last what? We what? 1 drawn loss, 1-1 loss, draw 1. That's like that's like not a bad actually. Like if we take out that 4-1 that seemed to take forever to play. Download FM on the Mac and don't get it done with logos. So there is some Mac specific issues right now with the logos, but the editor won't change them. The editor won't do anything with logos. Even if you made database 400k, it feels fast. Look at it going. It's just like flying. It's so quick to load. Like load into the game as well. It's super quick. Oh, Norwich. Okay. Mark Konchowski. He's rubbish, isn't he? Transfer listed. Transfer room. I think he was better. I've just not used him. Where's he gone? There he is. Discuss issue. I heard you wanted to talk. So you wanted to talk, not me. Not starting enough. Need to sure that changes. I'm gonna sell you. No, that won't be necessary. Yes, it will, my friend. Can I say what I do for my job? I work in organised crime. Tolga, thank you very much for the follow. Six-month remaining contracts. They can leave. I don't. Jarob, honestly, there's no one I wouldn't replace. There's no one I wouldn't replace. Oh, I'm on the verge of sack for the billionth time this season. Mafia, yeah. I used to work for the Anti-Mafia. Can I shout you out? Shout out for the person in the chat. Tempted to buy a French time in FM26 at some point. A French time in FM26? What's a French time? Is it like a French fry? So many French great young talents. A French team? French team, sorry. I misread it as well. You said I said buy instead of try. The editor you can buy on Steam, yeah. Well, if you want the pre-match editor, that's the pre-game editor, sorry. That's free. You'll get it on the 4th. Some people have it already. Right, Watford. Let's do a prediction. Prediction in the Twitch chat for the Watford match. Yamamoto Tomato Moto. Thank you for the follow. All new followers get a football sticker. Maybe the best women's footballer in the game, Alexius Pateas. You get to set up a new Burnley save, an instant result until we get all Burnley's results IRL, and then we play the matches alongside real life. I wonder if they'll do the real fixtures this year. Probably not. Okay, let's have a look at my team. Okay, is Ogilvy back? Well, he needs some fitness. Where do I... Okay, here. Under 18s until match fit. 60 minutes. Play 5 at the back v Watford. It's their weakness. Okay, well, if I'm struggling, I'll do it. Get your predictions in for the Watford match. Need only the editor for logos. But Tolga, what do you mean you need only the editor for logos? You can't do anything with the editor to do with logos. I don't think. The editor won't touch logos. Logos are in the logos file. I don't want you to buy the editor thinking it's going to fix your logo issue. Basically. Editors only save game data, file data. Editor, you can change attributes and stuff like that. But you can't change logos. Look how... That looks nice. That looks nice. That looks nice. That looks a lot better than... Look at this. This looks so good. Like, that is so much better than FM24. I'm back on board. Forget the Bromley result. We're back on board. I thought we were going to get a chance straight away. Oh, we did, but it didn't. It decided not to show it to me. Oh, there's a chance here. That should have shown me that. Should probably show me... Oh, okay, it is. Uh-oh. I was going to say, it should probably be showing me this. Didn't find any tutorial for changing logos FM on a MacBook. Tolga, my tutorial on my YouTube... well, it's also on TikTok, but on YouTube, in the comments, I've told you where the... I can't put it on TikTok, unfortunately. But on the YouTube version of the same video, I've got the file structure for where you got to put it. So if you find the YouTube one, not the YouTube Shorts one, the YouTube full length, in the comments, there's the file structure. There is also a problem with the Mac ones at the minute, though, which should be fixed. So you just got to wait, maybe. But you just got to find the right folder. Ooh. Keepers, goalkeepers in this game, I swear. I think I've only noticed this tonight, you know. I thought goalkeepers were good in this game, but they are struggling. Marlon Pack. Marlon Pack again. Dicilio. Go on. Fribble. Where's he go? Okay, we've gone back. What are we doing? I mean, this is cautious football. Is cautiousnessist. Oh! I mean, their goalkeeper reacted well. No one likes the 2D display. I like it, Rob, but I have it on the slowest speed. But it does make the matches take longer. Have a look at my YouTube version, Tolga, if you can, and then you might see it in that video. Oh, have a look at the comments, because some people were asking me about Mac. They were saying it wasn't working, and then I found the bit that wasn't, like, I found the issue. There are a couple of different things you have to do on Mac. It depends what issue you're having. If none of them are working, you got to find the right folder place. It's slightly different than on PC. Start a wall save, and you cannot win. They're so bad. That's realistic, isn't it? You didn't know I had YouTube? What? I got 2 YouTube channels. Actually, got more than 2, but those are the 2 you need. One is football shirts. One is not football shirts. One is Football Manager. Well, Football Manager and other football games. You know, if this game dies next week, I'm an LMA manager. Can't say that. No, I'm not going to be an LMA manager streamer because I can't say the name of the game. I'll choose a name that I can say the game of. A game that I can say the name of. I can't talk. I should just not stream at all. Oh, come on. This is a close match. Oh, no, we're dominating possession here, actually. Looking at it. Let's see. Oh. How are 3 players, like, surrounding me there? Why is no one out with him either? Is he Georgian? Oof. Who are the Watford owners now? I don't think the Potsos got banned, didn't they? Did they get banned? Watford ownership. Oh, it is still the Potsos. Sir Elton John is the life president. Gino Pozzo. Does he own other clubs? I can't remember who else he owns. I think he owned Udinese, right? And someone else. Yeah, Udinese. Is he still the Udinese owner? Okay, he sold Granada. Walter Mazzari. Oh, what is Walter Mazzari the Udinese owner? No, I don't think so, right? Chairman, owner, Pozzo. Do you YouTube about economics on another channel? I do not. Do you know what? I quite like watching, there's a YouTuber called Atriok. He's just American. He is a bit of a React streamer, but I kind of like watching his stuff. I don't know economics very well. I'm not an economist. I have learned economics at some point in my life, but you know, if I lose my real life job, I will make a YouTube channel on organized crime. I might even do it if I keep my real job, but I won't publicize it here because I want it to be organic. Atriok is great. Atriok is a dodgy bloke. Look at that in two sentences. And the funny thing is, I agree with both. Marty, why is Atriok dodgy because of the thing? Are you gonna? Is it the thing he disappeared for like 6 months? Good at economy, you wouldn't be poor. I mean, I'm not bad at it, and I'm poor. Okay, yeah, cool. I think he owned up to it pretty well, though. It was a bit weird. Yeah, how is mate? You mean like Ludwig and stuff? It was a weird one. I don't know. I don't know how to view that. If anyone doesn't know, basically, to cut it short, he accidentally opened a tab. Well, he actually opened a window on his. He didn't open it on his stream, but like the tabs at the top were showing, and one of them was like a porn site that replaced people's face with the celebrity faces or whatever. Yeah, he disappeared for a while. It's a tough one, isn't it? And like one of his friends was featured on that site, but then they did clarify she wasn't like one of the ones that he was looking at or whatever. But yeah. Ethan, thank you for the roses, by the way. I missed those. If I could add one feature to the game, what would it be? Do Do you want my answer to be a feature that's missing, like I would return to the game, or one that I think would be a good new addition? If I could add one good new addition, it's challenge mode, a bit like Hitman has. It went a long way. I do think it went a long way that he unironically helped his friends go after getting those sites. Yeah. I think he fucked up for sure. Yeah, it was those kind of streamers. It was streamers and stuff. I don't think those are the ones he was looking at. I don't know who he was looking at. He did spend a lot of money on removing the fake stuff, yeah. Like, yeah, it's a really awkward one because essentially he didn't do anything illegal. Immoral, maybe, but like, yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? I don't know where it sits. I think like as a society, it's something we're struggling with. Okay, we say it's wrong for sure, but like, you know, where does it sit within society? It is 1-0 Watford. Thank you. An Iron Man mode. What? So you can't save it. You can only save it. It saves automatically. You can't. The trouble is, if the game bugs, your Iron Man mode's ruined. How's the new FM? You strategically bought it without the beta. Ooh, you're in for a tough week. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but you know, not everyone's going to forgive him for that, and I think that's part of the thing. You don't think SI would be able to track it? It'd be interesting to see the correlation between player sentiment and in-game results. That would be interesting. Yeah, I was getting angry earlier when we were losing to Bromley. I mean, this isn't going well, this match either. We're controlling possession as well. Tell Emmanuel Dennis to shoot less often. I'll be honest, when it all happened, I wasn't sure if I'd watch him again. But eventually I did, you know. And I was like, it took me a while to get back to watching his videos. I mean, he took about 12 months off or whatever, 8 months without streaming, and was like working purely on the other stuff. Shoot on sight early crosses 5 at the back. Shoot on sight's been awful for me. Oh. It is a tricky one. I mean, I know they've also had some problems with like another guy now who was like, I don't remember who it was, but was like getting drunk. Go on, Yang. I mean, Stans, who now streams Football Manager. Yes, Q. Up to the victims to sign that. I've seen footage of the console version. What are my thoughts on it? What are my thoughts on the console version? Like, good that it's pretty much as the PC version is. Maybe not good, like, I mean, it's tricky to answer that. Oopta. Because they put Oopta in defense. Isn't it supposed to be Opta? I'm sure it's supposed to be the other way around, right? Opta, Oopta. Let me just check my messages. No, Rob, I'm not correcting you. It's in the game wrong. Why is it tricky to answer it? What, to say whether it's good or not? I think it's good for console. I guess the because I don't know how much that influenced the development of the game. So Football Manager is supposed to have, and according to Miles, when we interviewed him on the FM Show Pod, shout out FM Show Pod, when we interviewed him on the FM Show Pod, and this is a thing, I know this is a thing, that there is a separate team that develops console based off of the PC build, or like they get a fork of the PC build and they develop console afterwards. Right? Now, the thing a lot of people have been saying recently is that the PC build, they've consolified the PC version. Whatever you think of that, right? Whatever you think that's good, bad, led to bad decisions. Like, I don't necessarily think consolification is a bad thing, but it's how I think the good or bad is how that translates into, you know, for some games it probably works pretty well. For other games, it's a lot trickier to do right. So the question is, like, yeah, it's good. Console's going to be like PC now. But, like, does that mean both PC and or console have, like, some kind of middle ground that really suits neither? You know, the optimal scenario is that PC has an interface that suits PC. Well, so here's the third thing that throws it into the mix, is that people play on PC like it's a console. Maybe not me or you, but there are people playing on Steam Decks, or there are people playing like on their big screen in their lounge with a Roku stick or whatever. What do you use to like do the streaming? What's the stream device? The crime, these things have caught public opinion. Well, they weren't a crime, so that's the problem, right? Also the other problem with it, to be honest, though, we shouldn't really get into it. Oof. Well, definitely in that, it's not black and white. It's really hard to like work out. Like it's a hard one to work out what the impact on the victims is in that case. You know, and he won't have been the only person doing that. And then you get into a whole murky territory about like, you know, that kind of content in general. If they want to forgive him or not is up to him, yeah. Well, they seem to have, so maybe some haven't. At the time, yeah, she did. But she's friends with him now. I think it's like, you know, I don't know. That's crazy to you. Wait, if you're friends with somebody, because if you're friends with someone, your friend makes a mistake and apologizes for it. It depends how you view what they did, right? Ooh. Yeah. Like, also, I don't want to dramarify it. That's the other thing. You know, that's the other problem with something like that, is it gets dramarified for the internet. And I think they were trying not to do that. They were trying to avoid that. Which is why they've sort of not really addressed it too much since. You know, because anytime they address it, it becomes drama. When actually it's something quite serious. You know, in a way, even me talking about it. Anyway, like, if that means you don't want to watch him anymore, you know, that's fine. Like, I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about it, you know. There are things if some people did that I would no longer watch them or support them or whatever. I mean, just look at footballers. Like what footballers do. Like, look how many people are still Cristiano Ronaldo fans. Look at him go. Oh, Josh Murphy. Not heard for miles. Look, there's one thing. Like, Miles isn't a villain, right? You don't have to agree with his decisions. But he's passionate about the game. Yeah, him as well. I'm not going to allow the message, but yes. Well, Ronaldo, Karim Benzema. I mean, I've got a Ronaldo football shirt. I'm not keeping him, but I've got Ronaldo and Karim Benzema football shirt behind me. Most footballers, to be fair. AI is tricky, and this was much earlier in the AI like space as well. It probably should. Well, it depends whether it should be a crime for like him or the person who made it as well. Was that not? What's happened there? Is that side netting? We've been absolutely smashing them here. What are we talking about? There's a streamer called Atrioc, and I watched his content, but I didn't for a while. But basically, he got caught. He didn't get caught watching it, but he got caught with the tab like up on the top of his Chrome that showed that he'd been watching like deep fake porn. Ages ago. It's like 3 or 4 years ago now. It's got to be a goal. Oh, I've hit the post again. Go on, Yang. Oh, straight at the keeper. We're smashing them right now. Chat GPT, yeah. I mean, okay, maybe we should have a conversation change. Someone faked being disabled. What, streamer? Yeah, I saw that. That's happened more than once. There's been YouTubers who've done that before as well. It's also like, there's lots of grey areas in this kind of stuff. Free Will Smith spaghetti AI. There's lots of grey areas with this stuff. Not grey areas. Well, yeah, there is. Like, you know, children, like kids YouTube channels, for example. Like, should a kid be allowed to have a YouTube channel? Should someone under 16 be allowed to have a YouTube channel? Someone under 18 be allowed to have a YouTube channel or a Twitch channel? And like, to what extent should the parents be involved, or to what extent should the parent or like parents put their kids on a YouTube channel? Actually, Kev had a lot of problems with that. Kev was like a family streamer, wasn't he? I think Kev navigated it pretty well. There are definitely, but for sure. Does YouTube streaming not have age limits? They both have age limits. I not necessarily streaming, but also content. Really behind in safety online. Yeah, but there's not really a good way to manage it. That's the problem, right? You look at what the UK's done with the like online verification laws. It's just, it's not like, it doesn't work. It's not a good way of implementing it. Yeah, we got that in the UK, Rob. We had that came in the UK like a couple of months ago. It's been a disaster. Doesn't do anything. Because you can still find everything. You just find it in shadier places. It grows fast and people will stop it. 100%. Yeah, it's impossible. Last year, the more people to try and diagnose themselves with ChatGPT than go to a psychologist. Yep. For sure. Trouble is, if I tell my symptoms to ChatGPT will probably go, yeah, those are cancer symptoms, or yeah, I got a cough. Yeah, that's a cancer symptom, which it probably is, lung cancer. $3 days to live. Well, you know, imagine. I'm using hyperbole a little bit. That's my favorite word at the minute. Especially if a health anxiety or something. Yeah, worst thing to do is Google symptoms. Yes. Ethan, sorry, I missed your messages for a second. Sleeper says, the more I play, the UI isn't as bad as you thought. Definitely, Sleeper. Sorry, TikTok. I did miss you for a few seconds. Age verification is important when VPN. Yeah, well, not just even VPNs. Age verification is useless when any website that doesn't care doesn't implement it. The hyperbole. But how do you say hyperbolic? Hyperbolic. Hyperbolic. Hyper. Anyone used to play Street Fighter? Hyper. Every sickness tends to have the same symptoms. Yep, they do. 4231 Gegenpress is the... I mean, we're playing well. What's going on in this game? Trouble is, I'm playing well in this game, but I'm not winning. We need to make some subs. Okay, Marlon Pack. Off. Dazelle on. Okay, what else we got? Okay, Bauer off. Josh Knight on. DeCilio? Oh, no, he's not back. We could put Josh Murphy there, maybe. Let's move Josh Murphy to left back. Let's put Dennis out on the left. Let's put Connor Chaplin on the right. Oh, no, I don't have... No, forget that. Move those guys back. Okay, nope. Chaplin in the middle. Dennis on the right. DeCilio come off for... Balotelli. Let's try that. A few months ago, your friend told you he's having a heart attack by AI. He has a stent now, but he still was. What? So was AI right? No, I was saying hyperbole. By the way, any of you who were in the other day and I was trying to think of that word that I couldn't remember, it was albeit. And I used to say albeit when I was like, up till I was like 17. I was reading it, albeit. But I knew the word albeit. That was the stupid thing. But I'd never put two. I always thought albeit was just written albeit. And I thought albeit was a different word that meant the same thing somehow. I don't know how. I've got Twitch for full screen. Yes, Will. Yeah. Uppercut. Yeah. Hyper. Used to love Street Fighter. And Unreal Tournament. Monster kill. Used to get these like phrases. I used to get those. I should get those as sound effects. Dennis? Oh, no. No, just... Oh, I should have taken advantage there. Oh, no. Why is he just... He's only just come on. I've got another sub. Okay, Shaughnessy. The hospital had no ambulance. They sent him a taxi and paid for it. Oh, I'm glad he's okay. Well, relatively okay. Well, thank you for the follow. Come on, can we get an equalizer here? Let me just check for something. It's not the button I wanted. That's not the button I wanted. Where's the button I want? That one. Surprising teams are struggling. 15 games just saved. Second bottom with only one win in the league. Oh no, this isn't a highlight for me. I think I'm going to lose this one 2-1. Chelsea are second bottom. Kierumgaard gives you trauma. Why? Why does he give you trauma? Da-dum. Oh, that's an unfortunate loss. Good night, Standing Uncle. I think also that could be it for this evening. But I'm going to be back on Friday night. Disappointed with your performance. Well, let's just make sure I've not been sacked first. I think we'll be okay. Let's just make sure we're not sacked. Oh, I forgot to check. Let's check the recruitment quickly, and then we'll do a raid. How do I do a job on a late night stream? Well, it's only 1 o'clock, and I'll just go to bed now, and then I'll be up in the morning. I work from home tomorrow, so I'll get 7.5 hours sleep. I've got to get out of the screen. Are we safe? Oh, Southampton next. Right, chat. You've got to join me Friday. We're going to say 9 o'clock on Friday. 9 o'clock. South Coast Derby next. Wait, that's not the portal overview page. There we go. In 3 days. No, it's 2 days. Play at Pompey. Clan, how's it going? Clan, you've been playing this. Right, we're going to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Is anyone alive? So 9 o'clock on Friday, we're going to do South Coast Derby. Is there someone I'm following live? Limo's live? Ankle Lee's live. Okay, let's go Ankle Lee. She's doing Bristol City Women. Women's Football UI Meltdowns. New game hype. That sounds perfect. Let's go there, because I know she'll be live for a bit as well. Sorry, they. Wrong pronouns. They. Let's go raid. Thank you, everyone. It's been a massive stream again. So it's been great. You played an hour, Clan. Are you going to stream it? Buying a 7th. I know you mostly do the darts now, don't you? Buying a 7th. I simmed 100 years. Buying one every season. What does it say? Oh, that's the ads. We don't want that. All right, cool. Let's go raid Ankle Lee. I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you very much. See you guys later. Bye-bye. It's poor. Yeah, it needs a lot of stuff fixing for sure. See you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.